Hi. Crystal's Ice Mummy June, yeah. Hi, it's me. I see that Lee got first and Lev got second. Good job, everybody. Hello, we're all having a good time today, chat. I'm immediately trying to just remembering everything that happened when we left off last time. Boy, oh boy. Hi. Hello. What a day. The chat. This is probably, I think, the end of it, maybe? I don't know, 80 stream streak, holy shit. Whoa, that is so many. That reminds me, I was trying to remember, I was like, there was something I was gonna do, but I forgot I did it. I remember now, it's the Twitch recap came out. Twitch recap. Shout out to Haldo, by the way, posting on the Discord server his he posted his most used emotes. We all know that if you've seen him in chat, he tends to use that eyes 2,135 times. He used that one emote. Insane. Insane behavior, and I appreciate it very much. But hell yeah, I hope we're all having a good day today, chat. I got a fucking notification there in case you heard that noise. Oh boy, I hope we're all having a good time though. I hope it's all grand and nice and good. I haven't grabbed the content warnings yet. Let me go ahead and do that. We don't really need them for the intro, but you know, good to have. Good to haves. Good to exist within our space. It'll be lovely and dandy. And I didn't do the birthdays today. I was doing shit this morning, and by doing shit I mean hanging out with a friend, and that counts. Well, there's only 2 today, and neither of them are really big. We have another My Hero Academia character that I have to Google. Who are you? Who the fuck is this? Who are you? Okay, you're just one of the characters from the other class. She's cute. I'll say who she is after the ad break is done, I suppose. But I have them over here. I pulled up my my content, my stream recap here. It's delightful. I've already looked through it. I have already looked through it. But, you know, it's I'm excited to experience it with you, chat. We're gonna do the streamer one. Actually, my viewer one. My viewer one isn't. It just shows you that I feel like I'm a faker. I feel like I'm a fake Twitch user. I feel like I don't use it as often as I should, you know? I feel like I don't watch Twitch as much as I should, you know? But alright, chat, you know what? You wanna go and experience this? Does this look normal? Let me look at the, it could be better. Whatever, we can deal with it like this. We can deal with it like this for now. I won't fix it. This is the recap. Should I turn on reduced motion? That just makes them... I'll just do that for... We can just do a brief one at the viewer. God, it's fucking bright. We'll just do a brief glance. Like, I don't know what the top 10% means for these. Like, I'm top 10% viewers? Like, I mostly watch that, or what? I assume. Fight is my most watched. I feel like I haven't watched a lot of Twitch this year. I feel like I really haven't. But yes, I feel like I've just been... I have reduced motion on, so it's not doing it. I love this emote. It's probably my favorite emote ever. Especially this last half. 69 chat sent to buttons. Oh my god, that's brilliant. Oh, that's delightful, actually. That's the perfect amount. I need to keep that in mind now. I only get 69 chats per year. Like how I have a clip of myself here which is my top viewed clip. I know that this exists on the other one as well. That's that. All the way up to the top. This is the streamer one, though. This is the cool one. I don't give a fuck about community. But yes, 616 hours streamed. 156 total streams, the 152 distinct days streamed. I'm assuming that the disparity there is like I disconnected from stream 4 times and had to re-go live. From the hiccups, yeah. Yeah. Total hours watched, that's a lot, right? How much, if I turn that into days, 4183 hours divided by 24 for a day, 174 days, 0.3. Holy shit. Now, something you're gonna notice, chat, as I scroll through this, is a lot of this is heavily... You guys know that, like, when... You guys know Spider Scork, you know, this is an outlier who should not have been counted. You know? You're gonna notice some of them. From when I got that huge fucking raid. Once again, Corgi Cam, holy shit. I tried to open a new window and instead closed Twitch. Good job, Artificer. I don't know what they mean with these top categories by, like, top 10%, but apparently I was top 10% in Deltarune, Date Everything, and Cassette Beast. I'm assuming that's, like, time spent playing it? I don't know. And what's fun is, like, this is not including the many hours that I've done off-stream. Which is, I've done quite a bit. It's sort of now been replaced by me replaying Pokemon Legends Arceus in my own time. And also because I, like, hit a wall where it was like, I was trying to do a Made Everything run. And, which is just where you get, love endings with every single object. I can't fucking get it with, Florence and Celia. I'm doing it alright. I don't know if there's a glitch or something. I know there was a glitch in my original playthrough where it, like, glitched it to be, that I just automatically had a love ending with Freddy, even though I only interacted with him once, but they updated the game and, fixed that. But I also experienced the glitch that I've seen other people experience where, like, I wasn't able to realize Dasha on my first playthrough. Whatever. I'm a bit off topic here. But yes, top 10% on all of those. That's fun. Top stream reached 308 viewers. This is what I meant by the outlier. This... I feel like if you ignore this one stream, I feel like the maximum would be like maybe... I feel like I've gotten... I have viewer count off whenever I'm streaming, so I don't know. I think it would be like... I don't think it would be 308 though. Apparently, I don't know how these top tags are determined by. If they're determined by how often I use them, in which case, strange, because these are not the order, these are in every stream that I'm doing, but these aren't the order that they're in. So this is how people find me with these tags? In which case, hilarious. You know? Crazy number. Crazy huge number. 41,920 chats received. And then here's the top channel emotes, which I find really funny, because as you can see here, as I mentioned before, Paldo had like thousands of using these. This is just specifically on my channel, I think. This is you guys using them on my channel is what these numbers are. Also, shout out to the fact that, like, this graph is just like a straight up lie, because it's 273 for both of these, you know? And this guy is like, should be, like, this bar should just be, the gulf between these two, you know? You're working up that one? Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Next year, biggest fans, here we are here. If you can recognize yourself on here. I recognize all of these names personally. Isn't that cool and epic? Look at, chat, look, it's you! Chat, it's you! Whoa! Gotta do more to get on the board next year. Yeah. Sorry, dude. I'm sure you can do it. I'm sure you're capable. 11. Look, there you are! You're in the raids. You're in the raids category, Lev. Crossovers. Raids received 11. You did it. You got the top of one category. Raids 10, 148. That's not quite every time I've streamed, but most of them. Who did I raid? Hey, look, I know that one. I know that one. I know that one. Obviously, I raided them. Top clips made of me. There's been 39 clips of me. Wow. Unique clippers, 6. I know a lot of them are me. Because I like to rewatch my own shit because I'm conceited as hell. Oh boy, you see, there's my clip that I made myself. New followers, 200. Jesus fucking Christ. It's so wild to me that this all happened this year. Fucking 2/3. And it's like, this is from Quirky Camp. I'm coasting off of that still. This is the one that also I was like, holy shit on. The points spent. Oh, I haven't made the redeem get cheaper today. I haven't made the end stream redeem get cheaper yet today. I knew I was forgetting something. That tends to be like my first thing I do when preparing, but I had to go to the bathroom before stream, and I got
gender fluid.
I got gender fluid. Boy, oh boy. Contributing to the to the point total. But yes, this is the this. Together for whatever, it says. Wow. Cool. This bright green. Neat. Alright, and I can also read off, this is much less interesting, the birthdays, because I truly don't care about either of them. But, Kinoko Komori from My Hero Academia. I mean, I'm looking at her now. I pulled up who she is. She's a character from 1B. She's mushroom-themed, and she is really cute. Does she have a gun? Sorry, I was looking at her design, I'm like, okay, she is cute. And there's her belt. Is that a gun? Does she have a gun on her belt? What is that? Good for her. Alright. And the other one today is Rick and Morty, which I put on here because Rick and Morty is a popular thing. I've never watched an episode of Rick and Morty, and I don't really want to be completely honest. It's never had any sort of appeal to me. I've never looked at it and been like, ooh, hell yeah, you know? It's never been something that I've been like, this is perfect for me. You know, it's... Alright, let's see here. Let's see here, chat. Let's pull up the game, I think. Last we left off, we got a huge fucking reveal about who I is. They, like, said the- I almost named this stream title, like a fucking, like, talk about an IO game, because I is 0, and I found that funny, but I didn't want to spoil anything. Oh boy. And I was also talking to Lee about this game off stream yet again. I'm talking about this a lot. Sorry, that's... I'll talk about that in a second. But, I'm just looking at a photo. Whenever I load up the game, chat, whenever I load up the game, if you come over with me, you're the rubber ducky in the programming, exactly. I'll just do this real quick while I'm staring at it. When I load up the game, because I have, both of them, I have Zero Escape 1 and 2, you know? I got 999 and Virtue's Last Reward here, you know? If you come, does this work? I hope it does. But, you know, I see, you know, I see the cast over here, and I see the cast over here, and I'm like, oh my god, I swear to god, if you are the fucking Ice Mummy, why do you look like the Ice Mummy? But anyway, like, I hope that doesn't play a part in the next game, too. But anyway, the idea basically was, like, characters having to die in order to, transport their brain thoughts over in order to do the telepathy, having to die or have like a close to death moment. And that's why we had to get that other ending with I almost said Shinji. Junpei. Where what in the Evangelion just happened to me right there? I never finished Evangelion, by the way. I watched like the first 3 episodes when I was trying to procrastinate fighting the knight in Deltarune. And then boy oh boy. And now I'm playing Pokemon Legends Arceus. Oh boy. Okay, we got Max Influencer, Max Receiver require Big Bad Death with a specific theory jump off point. Yeah, because, you know, he's dying in all the other ones, and then, like, we get the information through him dying in the other ones, maybe? Who knows? Who knows? Let's get into the game. I'm sure if that's real, I can understand it being real, and I'm like, yeah, I'll believe that. I'm gonna let the game explain it if that's real, you know? And if it's not, let's not, delay. We're resuming the game.
Emergency incineration command has
right,
been
yes.
acknowledged.
And also specifically Akane and the other 3 kids destined for very terrible death via incinerator, yeah. Yeah. We're back in Akane vision? Oh, never mind. Junpei vision.
18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Everybody in the incinerator right now. I think it's just everybody. Except for, you know, the dead 9th man, obviously. And then Santa and June left. I think it's everybody else is still in here, though. Holy shit! Man, I knew what I was gonna say, but that is one hell of a creepy voice.
I knew it!
It's starting. Santa started the incinerator.
Yup.
Fuck!
Fuck!
Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.
I thought I would hear it after 10!
What the hell? What the hell? What in God's name are you talking about?
Right, yeah, nobody's gotten to tell Lotus. Well, we have 18 minutes to explain it to her.
It's 9 years this and 9 years that, and when it's not 9 years something, then you're talking about some sort of fucking experiments. You aren't making any sense.
Okay, so you know you're twins.
I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time to explain it right now. I promise, I'll tell you everything once we get out of here.
But...
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
You can take 1 minute. Just be like, okay, you guys look on a way to get out of here. Lotus, let's do this for 1 minute. Here's closure.
You know what that means, right? Incinerate means burn.
Yeah.
What kind of idiot do you think I am? I know what incinerate means. Well...
Was incinerate maybe in English originally? Because this is, both times it's like, or at least twice it's happened and people have been like, this is what it means.
God damn it! Okay, fine. I won't ask anything else. Talk about whatever you want. But you have to do something for me. 7, figure this out.
What?
What? Why me?
Just shut up and stop this thing!
You're a cop. This is your job now. That's close to a firefighter, right?
How the hell?
There has to be some sort of emergency shut-off button.
There isn't anything like that.
How the hell do you know?
Because I looked for it 9 years ago.
Yeah, Lotus isn't happy about that. Can't really blame her. Wait. The floor, it's moving! I knew there would be a weird panel in the floor. That's what I was assuming had happened to Akane when I'm assuming she died back then, but also didn't, and she's like a Schrodinger's Akane. But when I was thinking, like, oh, she's 0, she could have, you know, like, allegedly died, but didn't actually die, I was thinking that there would be, like, you know, a trap door or something that she could have pretended. What else can I say about it, but...
What the hell is that?
What is that?
Hi, Kane. What else could I say? The floor opened and a machine rose up out of it. Oh, this does appear for her. That's great. It looks like a computer. At least it kind of did. I mean, I assumed there would be more to it because it's like... At least I hoped there would be, because I was like, it's crazy for Ace to be like, I specifically need to murder a child in order to know that this works, you know? So I was like, you know, if you need to do that, you could do it in any other way other than specifically using the incinerator, you know? Dragging her back in there, I'm like, okay. There was a monitor, a keyboard, and a cross-shaped device of some kind. Something about the machine scared me, but I forced myself to walk up to it. I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I wiped them off, even as more took their place, and forced myself forward. Finally, I reached it. I looked at the screen. It was blank. All I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me from the glass, drenched in tears. All I can see on the screen is a reflection of my own face. And I'm not crying like some stupid girl would. The misogyny of the game, it's affecting me. I'm looking kind of freaked out. I know I'm sweating like crazy, but seeing it kind of drives it home. Okay, Junpei, just calm down, alright? Everything's gonna be okay. Man, I wish that thing would just shut up.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
Alright, back to this thing. If it's only showing up now, then it's gotta be important. What the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, move!
Yeah, come in here, programmer! Gah! Hey, we're all tense, lady, but that doesn't mean you get to shove people around.
Okay, it's turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how are we supposed to do anything with it?
Sure, I'll just push buttons. I'm sure that'll... Huh. Well, at least it's on now. What's on the screen, though? A puzzle, it seems.
What is this?
What's up?
It's a puzzle.
It looks like some sort of puzzle.
That's what I said! It's got a bunch of numbers and letters scattered across a 5x5 grid. The numbers range from 1 to 8.
Do you think that if we solve this puzzle, the incinerator will stop? Yeah. Well, we can hope, right?
Yeah? Alright, puzzle, how do you work? Ah, man, that goddamn voice again.
Incineration will begin in 13 minutes.
Shit, 13 minutes. Can we really do this? My heart feels like it's gonna pop. My heart was pounding like it was about to explode. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection to Jumpy had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him. I felt the seconds tick by as he stared at the screen, completely lost. My cheeks felt hot as tears poured over them. Then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
Shut the fuck up, Ace! It was muffled. I turned around. Pressed against the window in the entry door was a face. A frightening, evil face. It was Hungo. How long had he been watching me?
Don't know what to do.
He was yelling, but his voice was still muffled.
It's simple, really. But I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on that machine.
Okay, freak! His laughter was muffled by the door. Alright, his laughter was still muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. I bit my lip and glared at Hongo, struggling to hold back hot tears.
You're a terrible person! I hate you!
Oh my! How could you call a gentleman such as myself a terrible person? That's not very nice. I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty. You see? I've even left you a way out.
You're too full of yourself for me to like you.
A way out?
Like, if you're gonna be full of yourself, you have to be stupid, you know? You're like... You're full of yourself and stupid, but not in a fun way. You know? You know? Hello, Aldo. Oh yeah, the big eyes.
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that, and you can stop the incinerator.
Stop heckling.
What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again. I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I told you, I'm a fair man.
Yeah, you're very believable, bud.
If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
The verification function of the red?
Still can't believe you use this emote nearly 6 times a day. Delightful. I'm honored. And I remembered. Before Hongo left the room, he had scanned 2 bracelets into the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3. Say, Akane, what's your number?
I looked down at my left hand. The face on my bracelet showed a 5. I ran to the door with a 9 on it. I grabbed the red and put my hand against the scanner panel.
You really aren't one for listening, are you?
I hear Hongo's muffled voice from across the room.
I've already told you, didn't I? Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will activate. In other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your number. What kind of fool are you?
My guy? She is a child. You're fucking up the experiment so bad. I mean, has he been like this the whole time? Because I was imagining, that this was going to be like an experiment where, he's not interfering with them. The digital root of 9 factorial is 9, and that's so funny to you? Hell yeah.
Why are you doing this?
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys.
My guy, then leave the zoo. You don't have... This experiment is so fucked up, and not just in the child morality way. I don't give a fuck about that. This is a video game. You're just fucking up how experiments work, dude. You are messing up. Why don't you have a control group? Why don't you... You're interfering with the experiment. Your results are going to be fucked.
Now start the experiment. Solve the puzzle.
I can't! I don't know how!
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution.
I can't!
Then you'll die. You'll burn alive. It's gonna be quite hot in there in a few minutes. I imagine it'll be very painful.
Well, that's a good emote. Do a chat every 2 minutes here on Twitch, damn. His horrible laugh echoed across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it.
Incineration will begin in
I forgot to read that in the voice. Whatever, it's fine. Whatever.
10 minutes.
I was crying. Great gulping sobs broken by hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow, I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. I stared at the monitor.
I can't! I just can't! There's no way! I can't figure this out!
What was I going to do? I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was going to die. My palms are sweating, my knees are weak, my arms are heavy. There was no spaghetti. My blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot. So hot. I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest as if it would pound itself to pieces. Am I going in? I reached into my pocket. I wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come back to get. The doll Jumpy'd given me. At least I had that. I held it tight with both hands and prayed.
Help me! Jumpy! Help me! Help me! Help me! Jumpy! 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 Please!
I was like, thank God we're done with the Jumpies. I was like, how much longer can I stand to listen to this child yell Jumpy?
Help me! Jumpy!
Oh my God.
Akane?
Akane?
Who the hell is Akane?
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
Seven and Lotus didn't understand. I think Clover and Snake have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me. And I think Snake may have figured it out. No, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. Where'd she go? Maybe over here?
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Akane! Say something!
Fuck! Did something break our connection? I swear, I just heard her. Shit.
Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Jumpy?
Also, can I point out the fact that she's been wearing the same style of boots her whole life? Because every time I see her full body as a adult, I'm just like, oh my god, those boots. And now seeing her as a kid, I'm like, oh my god, those boots. I spun around. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course. But I'd heard it so clearly. Like he was right there.
Jumpy!
I screamed as loud as I could.
Akane!
Jumpy!
That's her. She's there. That means...
Akane! Akane!
Okay, he didn't read the line. Are you in an incinerator right now?
Yes, I am! How did you know?
I couldn't believe that he knew that. Now I understand what Santa meant.
Right. There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
Let's hear it for a paradox, baby! I think I get it now. I mean, unless the June in current timeline isn't June and is in fact the Ice Mummy, pretending to be June. You know? Could be.
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
Jumpy, we don't have time!
As quickly as I could. I told him that I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it!
And I do. I get everything now. At last, I finally understand what all of this means. I know why the nonary game was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. Oh my god. This is insane. I can't believe it, but there's only one possible answer. June is... Zero is... Akane Kurashiki. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. No, she was trying to save herself right now. That means there's only one thing for me to do. Even if this is all some sort of insane plan. I will save her. I will save Akane Kurashiki. I must save her, no matter what.
Incineration will begin in 6 minutes.
The voice reminded me of how much time I had left.
Jumpy!
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, alright? I promise I'll get you out of there.
They're like having this like big dramatic moment with this music playing in the background, and I just know at some point it's gonna hard cut to a puzzle screen and I'm gonna have to like input numbers into a grid, you know? And I'm just thinking about that as I'm doing this.
I'm not gonna let you die, I promise. So don't worry, alright? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
It's gonna say math sometime, yeah. My voice shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. Felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with my feelings for him. Shut the fuck up! Alright, time to get to work, Junpei. Is Snake talking to them about something? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Get out of my way.
Hey, what are you...
Just trust me, okay?
Sorry, Lotus. I didn't mean to snap, but there's a lot more here at stake than your pride. I'll apologize later, alright? Let's have a look at this thing. We've got numbers all over this grid. I think the panels are out of order. So we just need to switch these out? Staring at it isn't gonna accomplish anything. Just have to try it.
Just think of what I did all those times before. I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve this problem.
Wow. I can't wait to see you found it, dude. Okay, so this is blocked. Ah, okay. When I pressed hint, numbered appears where the empty spots on the grid. They're all single digits. I get the feeling the numbers change when I switch out the yellow squares. But this square at the bottom... Why does it say blank when I press hint? What square at the bottom? Pressing the button again makes the numbers disappear. Looks like I can turn them on and off. Then is there some special meaning to there being two modes? What could it mean? When I flip the hint off, all the empty spots look like the one on the bottom right. Does that mean they're supposed to match? Maybe I need to make all the numbers in the squares the same. That's what I assumed. If I switch out a yellow square... I'm just trying to look at it, Junpei! The numbers that show up in the hint change too. Looks like the numbers are affected by the adjacent squares. I was trying to figure out what you mean by, like, one of them being blank. For example, when I switch out 3 with 5, the hint number also increases by 2. I bet the hint just adds the surrounding numbers. Yeah, I was wondering what you mean by it stays blank. Okay. I'm guessing we want them all to be 9. It's a 9 door, you know? Okay, that's all of those as 9s. PD1. Oh! One and S are the same here? Alright. D and P and S and 1 and 3. The hint displays what the adjacent yellow squares add up to. So most of the answers should be 2 digits. What? But each square only has a single digit. It must be calculated in a different way. Digital roots? If they're digital roots, then they'll always end up as 1 digit. Yeah. Did I want them to be 9? What did I want them to be? I don't know what I'm supposed to want them to be, my guy. Does it need to be... Because I can't use my thing there. Ba-ba-ba. Pasta water. Do they need to be 5? My brain feed on sugar, yay. Go get a snack? I can't get a snack right now. The snacks are all so far away from me. But that is true. Snacks are good for you. You can get me one if you want to, Lee, you can. But I had dinner right before stream, so who knows? I mean, I can try and eat it. Kool-Aid with extra sugar. Reset here. Kool-Aid with extra sugar, heard that's an American thing. I mean, I'm not surprised by that. I haven't had Kool-Aid since I was a kid, though, so I don't know. Do they all need to be... Add the numbers. There are letters here, too. I know what those mean, Junpei. I just... What numbers am I trying to get? Haven't I used letters as numbers? Yes, I know. Maybe I need to replace the letters with numbers. I know that, motherfucker! Shut... You're saying all of the shit that I understood immediately, that the letters were representing the same alphanumeric shit that they were representing before, and that they're adding up their digital roots and not just doing normal addition. Obviously, Junpei. Obviously! I just don't know what the goal is. You've handed me... You know, I'm identifying the implements. You've handed me wood and nails and a hammer. I understand you want me to build something, but you're not telling me what to build. You know, I can see the goal is rage bait. Truly, this is just so funny knowing that, like, this is the real... I was praising before last stream about how much, like, this, like, ties well into the game. Like, how wonderful it is. Thank you, Lee, for the snack. Plastic noise for confirmation. But... we got fucking... Like... I was complimenting how well it was, like, tying in, like, the different endings to the story, but the real ludonarrative dissonance of this game comes in the form of these fucking puzzles, where it's like, oh no, like, we have the time limit. Alright, let's put a number in the thing and move it. What snack? A fudge round. I don't know how global those are, but they're good, like, they're like a cookie. Like a really, like, bready cookie. Soft, nice kind. Really soft cookie, and then, like, you got that, it's chocolate, and there's 2 of them on top of each other, and there's, like, nice filling in between them. Sort of Oreo-ish? I don't know. They're, like, the size of the palm of my hand. Mack lives off of fudge round. True. I'm sure you could look it up. I'm doing a bad job of explaining it, I think. I had them when I was a kid, and then I didn't have them for years. Because I went to, like, a specific, store in my hometown that didn't, that, like, closed at one point, and I was like, oh my god, I'll never have those again. And then I saw them again, and, like, when I was much older, and I was like, holy shit! You're imagining the fudge shaped like a 99mm parabellum round. I don't even know if they're actually fudge. They're definitely chocolate. They're definitely chocolate. I can tell you that much. I think I got the gist of the puzzle up top. Now I just need to make all the digital roots the same. But what number? Switching out a yellow square affects all hint squares around it. Wait. But one square doesn't get a hint number. What are you talking about? All of the squares have a number. All of the squares have a number, though. The 9th spot at the bottom. What is he talking about? Yeah, like an ice cream cookie, but not ice cream. They're, like, a lot softer than, like, a normal cookie, though, you know? Maybe closer to, not a brownie. Cake? Ish. Not like juicy enough to be cake. I guess like if you combine the not a cookie cake, that's a different thing. But if you combine the textures of a cookie and a cake, you know, like the level of softness within there. It's honestly more cake than cookie, yeah. What does he fucking mean by this, by the way? Only this one stays blank. He keeps talking about one of these squares being blank. Maybe a fixed number goes inside. So the 9th square has a different rule. Not on the grid in the bottom? Oh! Okay. Only I knew what number goes here. Okay. But I can't... I thought he was talking about the fucking grid. Okay. To be fair, half the ice cream cookies you've had are more cake than cookies. Cookies tend to get hard when frozen. Yeah, that's why I was immediately, like, thinking of a cookie cake. I'm like, the cookies are so hard. If you're not getting them immediately, they're so... Okay, this square. Yes, it is the 9th one there. Okay. Now what does that do for me? I'm sure I can make these all... I made them all 9s before. You got news they made Fudge Rounds ice cream? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm just gonna make them all 9s again. It's just like I can make them all 9s easy. Am I supposed to like spell out a word down here? There's W and S. There we go. Okay. Password? Does it fucking say password? Does this motherfucker say password right now? Oh my god, does this shit really just say password right now? You have got to be fucking kidding me. The security in this company is crazy. Please enter password. Password? Oh, I can't type it. Password. Okay, no? Password all ice? Do I have any thought on this? 9? Okay. Okay.
Yes, that's it. Akane, did you get it?
Yes, I did! I solved it! I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I copied everything you did! Now I just have to press enter!
Then what the hell are you waiting for? Push it!
Okay, I will!
I needed a man to give me permission first! I hit the enter key.
Emergency shutdown command has been confirmed.
Woohoo!
System has been disabled.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Jumpy! It worked! It worked! The incinerator shut down! It worked!
I'm trying to remember way back at the beginning of this game when we met up with each other and then, like, everybody was like, let's all use code names, you know? Let's not use our real names, let's use code names. And I truly, like, what would the world be like if, like, they didn't do that, you know? Imagine how crazy it would have been. Oh boy. Tears rolled down my face as I cried out to him, but they were a different— no wait, it's still Akane. Tears rolled down my face as I cried out to him, but they were a very different sort of tears. A wonderful feeling of accomplishment and relief flooded my body. At the same time, what strength I had had left disappeared and I collapsed to the floor. For a while, I just lay there, laughing and crying, and enjoying being alive. Every time I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst.
Whew.
I can't quite believe I did that. And I'm so glad. So glad. I feel like my heart's on fire. No, I don't have any time to be thinking about that kind of shit. I need to tell Akane.
Akane! Sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
My guy! I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay? Shut the— Dude, I feel like you don't need to say that. I feel like you can just let it drop.
Oh, of course, that's fine.
I wiped the tears from my eyes and nodded vigorously, even though I knew he couldn't see me. Sorry, I'm just wondering. Okay. Then I looked over at the corner of the floor. There were the 2 bracelets Hongo had left behind. Now you want fudge? Yeah. I'm like, when do I eat this? When do the voice actors start talking a lot? Well, Seven and Lotus didn't look particularly happy with me. Not a very nice look to give someone who just saved your lives, guys.
Junpei, are you...
Okay?
Depends on how you define it, buds.
Shut it.
Right, okay, so maybe they have a reason to be pissed off. So what if I haven't pressed the enter key yet? Oh, shit, yeah, Junpei, hit the fucking button. Alright, nothing holding me back now. Here goes. Wait.
Incineration will begin in 90 seconds.
Dun dun dun.
It doesn't sound like it's stopping.
What the shit? Why isn't it stopping?
I mean, does it gotta be before, like, the guess of, like, do you have to die in order for the information to transmit? Okay, maybe I didn't hit the key hard enough. Just hit it again. And again. And again. Okay, that's not working either. The alarm's still going off. What the hell is going on? Got all the right numbers in the right boxes. It's perfect. So why the fuck isn't this thing stopping?
Incineration will begin in 60 seconds.
Wait, of course. That's what the numbers that showed up after the puzzle mean. Yeah. Snake, Clover, me, 7, and Lotus. Then, door 9. No, that's it. That number on the door isn't a 9. It's not even a number.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found.
Is it a lowercase q?
Seek a way out. Seek a door that...
Holy shit. Of course. Then we just have to put the right number into the red and...
Incineration will begin in 30 seconds.
Run, guys! Get to the door! Run!
It has to be a lower... 9 in Japanese is Q. 9 in Japanese is Q. Oh my god. This game has really been like, I need to get back into learning it. But luckily I know the numbers from 1 to 10. So that has been a huge help. I know numbers and colors, you know, the basic shit when you're learning a new language. And that has, like, carried me through some of this. If only I thought of that sooner, but you know, oh my god, 9 is Q. Oh my god. Q is for queer, only the gays shall survive, hell yeah. Shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I don't have much time. Man, I sure hope they just trust me on this one or we're all fucked. Alright, no time to explain, just go!
Verify your numbers on the red.
Verify?
Who?
What combination?
All of us! We all need to verify!
Yeah, cause it's Snake, Clover, 7, Lotus, Junpei. I should do it like this, though. 28. I'm not gonna go through all of the fucking numbers of the alphabet, actually.
Why?
And before anybody's like, oh, you said numbers and not letters, I mean the numbers that they correspond to in the thing. I didn't...
You really think this is a good time to ask questions? Just do it!
I like that line read. Hurry, 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 hurry!
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds. 9, 8,
That's the number from the thing.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, you gotta cut it close, you know?
Incineration system has been disabled.
Lowercase flipped B? It's gotta be Q. Oh, thank fucking Christ. A true math person knows letters be numbers in hiding, yeah. Oh my god, I named the stream Sure Yeah, letters can be numbers, why not? I did not know that, I swear to you. But there's 26 letters? No, cause starting with 10 as A, going through the same alphanumeric thing. That was your point? Oh, right, yeah, because it would be... Q would be near the end, wouldn't... Or no, Q's near the middle. Cause... Yeah. No time to be happy, time to go!
Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes! Go, go, go!
Come on, guys, move it! Okay, they're all through. Move it, Junpei! Just in time. Boy, oh boy. There goes the door. No, don't calm down yet. You're not done. You've still got to find the dead. There's 29. Oh yeah, true. You got the I almost said numbers. I was gonna say the fancy numbers instead of the fancy letters. Yeah, those guys with the weird, with the things over them and through them. I don't know how to say them because I'm American. I know how to say O with the line over it. A O E A. You know. I wasn't sure if, like, the A one was, like, real. Because, you know when you look at, like, Cyrillic letters and they're like, oh, this looks like a letter in the Latin alphabet. And it's like, no, it's not pronounced that way. Not correct, but closer than expected. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll also take a 3-minute break, chat. We are about to experience a 3-minute ad break, so please take care of yourself, go to the bathroom, grab a snack, get something to drink. You got some time to do it, the game will be paused, you won't miss out on anything. This is also your hourly self-care check-in, so remember to fix your posture, take your meds, save your files, feed your pets, charge your devices. A is like, oh, it's like a Brooklyn guy going, A, okay, A, got it, A. A. It's a great vowel. It's a fun one to say. I guess now I can eat my snack personally. I can set an example of eating snacks. I'm like, is it, like, do I, for the sake of good stream, mute the sound of me unwrapping the plastic from this thing? Or do I just lean into it and make it a horrible bit? Where I just make a bunch of plastic noises. I guess, you know what? This is my way of making sure everybody who, like, has misophonia is actually taking a break. Alright, here we go. I'm putting it next to the microphone. This is your fair warning. If you need to mute me for a bit, I'm gonna do a horrible bit. Is this ASMR? Cookie. I have cookie now. That was my horrible bit. Horrible bit is over. I hate ASMR. I have never been able to, like, feel whatever tingling sensation people are supposedly having. It's just people whispering at me, and I hate it. You know? It's that or, like, other weird noises. I hate, like, the clinking ones. It's like, I hate it. Must have been a 50... I spent, like, a little bit crinkling it beforehand. It's not a lot. I was like, I'm just gonna make it even worse. And now I've got a mouthful of it. This stream is officially a mukbang. Do they talk with their mouths full in mukbangs? I don't know. I don't watch those either, because I don't like them. I mean, I wouldn't measure this in millimeters, personally. I feel like that would be a lot. I mean, it really is like the size of my palm. It's like perfectly. I guess it's just a teensiest, I would say like 2 millimeters bigger than my palm. So if you know how big my palm is, then, you know, it's a good measurement. Like, what, do I just eat during this break? I'm 2 bites in now. Think you got like 3 more in this thing? These are what I eat after every stream to, like, reset my brain. Because sugar genuinely is good for your brain to think thoughts. I guess we still have 30 more seconds. I'll go for another bite. Why not? I feel like we're really getting to know each other right now, chat. $12 millimeters, like 20 tooths? Is it 20 tooths? 20 seconds? I like 20 tooths. It's probably wrong, but it's more fun to say. Alright, let's continue with this.
Shit.
I'm gonna hope that they're all gonna talk and I'm gonna take another bite of my snack, and if they but I'll take a smaller one just in case.
Looks like we made it, huh?
Man, that guy sure can laugh when he wants to. Looks like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. I mean, 20 teeth. You got 20 teeth. Damn. I never counted them. Snake is shaking his head warily. I just want to take a nap, but...
Akane? Akane! Can you hear me? Akane!
I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel. But nothing. Back here. Boom. Door opened. Standing in front of it was my brother.
Akane!
Oi!
I cried his name even though my voice was almost gone from screaming and leapt into his arms.
Oh, oi!
Children tend to have 20 and adults tend to have 32. I knew it was 32 for adult humans. Or 28 when the wisdom teeth are removed. Hmm. Well, I'm a cat dog, so I don't know.
Akane!
Okay, so yeah, this is definitely a timeline divergence thing, since 7 has mentioned she definitely died. Unless she died after being out. She could have died after being out. They never told us how exactly she died. So, you know. I buried my face in his chest and cried again. I cried and cried and cried. The steady thump of his heart in my ear made me feel like I was home. Its beat was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around him as far as they would go and held him as tight as I could. Just to be there felt like a miracle. I hadn't felt the warmth of another human body in what had seemed like an eternity. Will the death be number related? Yeah, a big number, what's a funny number? Whatever. Just a big number 4 comes in like a Tetris piece and just bonk. I just wanted to stay there in his arms forever. But I couldn't. The moment I'd passed through the door, my bracelets had begun the countdown to death. I leapt away from him and looked around. The door had already closed. I spotted the dead only a short distance away. There's a part of me who's like, is she gonna die from this? Is she gonna die from not finding it? Is she gonna explode in her brother's arms? That would be traumatic. It took me only a moment to get to and scan all the bracelets. I left the ones Hongo had dropped on the scanner panel. That was it. I took a deep breath and looked around again. The huge detective who'd we call 7 in 9 years, and Snake, the blind boy, were looking at me. They seemed to have been utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide, and their mouths hung open.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Binary is kinda numbers, so I bet a robot uprising. You know what? Could be.
If we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again.
I was betting on aliens, but could be robots. Oh, he was right. It was time we got moving. The mention of Hongo seemed to jar 7 and Snake out of their surprise, and they nodded. We took off running, up the spiraling stairs to freedom. Time for more running. But if they can get us out of here, no wonder we're running so hard. My heart's beating so hard I can barely hear. God, I can't wait to breathe real air again. Is 7 talking?
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something?
What's up?
That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why'd it open?
Yeah, all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26. That makes our digital route 8.
Oh, did I do the numbers wrong before? 26, I got 28, whatever.
It shouldn't have opened.
That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already.
Huh? Why?
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Bases?
Yeah. What are the 2 numbers in base 2?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9, right?
Then how about base 16?
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from there. B, C, D, etc.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10. B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and so on.
I finished my snack.
So, what about it?
You don't get it?
It's a fucking cue.
What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
Base 27?
Yeah.
Well, the numerical digits are the same. So, I guess you'd add alphabetical digits.
Yep.
E is 14, F is 15, G is 16.
H is 17. I is 18.
They're gonna just keep... They're doing this full sprint up a flight of curved stairs. Their voices are so calm.
K is 20, L is 21, M is 22.
N is 23. O is 24. P is 25.
And tell me what 26 is, baby.
Yeah, and? What comes after that?
Hey, I'm the one being all goaty into it.
Q.
26!
And what does that mean?
There wasn't a 9 on the door.
It was a Q! a fucking lowercase q!
I'm like, I bet just, I'm like, God, I bet that in the Japanese version of this, they're just saying Q. God damn it.
Yep, that's pretty much it. I guess to put it another way, you could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
Time for more running. God, my thighs are killing me. Calm down. I swear, any moment now, I'm just gonna tear a muscle. They're really waiting in a queue to get out, yeah. I feel like every single cell of my body is dying for air. Damn, every breath I take is a chore now. I feel like my lungs are gonna burst. Maybe just a short rest. You'll see yourself out? What, are you gonna wait in the wings for your cue to come on stage? Come on, legs, there can't be that many more of these steps left. Let's run. Run. Like a bullet down a rifled barrel. I thought that said filed. I was like, what? Like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. Okay. I feel like we're running along the back of a giant coil track. You're not. Your metaphors are crazy, Junpei. Finally. Jesus, I can barely breathe. No, Junpei, no time to rest. Pull yourself together, you're almost there.
Alright, I'm gonna-
Just curious.
Yeah.
Yes. We're finally here!
Please do.
Sure, you look like a big heavy door. But you're the only thing standing between me and my freedom. But even more important than that, you're the only thing standing between me and Akane. You're gonna open. And you're gonna open now! The world is bright and scary. We all turn into like vampire. It's all like we were all vampires the whole time. We all just melt into ash. Is melt the correct turn? Become ash, whatever. Then we gotta catch them all. I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Allie's. Gave it a small, reassuring squeeze. I was so happy I felt like I could melt. Like vampires. Or like that fucked up ice mummy. My heart was at peace. Not only because my brother and I were back together again. Thanks to the huge detective, all 9 of us who had been kidnapped. We were finally able to escape from the gigantic. So they really sank an entire... Rich people are crazy. All of this shit? For 9 children. You sunk a replica of the Titanic. Rich people are fucking crazy. What, you couldn't get more test subjects for this? Or you couldn't have done 2 sites in Nevada? On the distant horizon, you could see the faint outline of the ship as it sank. It gave a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves. Its last cry echoed out across the ocean, and then it was gone.
It's over.
Allie whispered.
Yeah.
I replied. You know, you did not realize they were on a ship, but, Truck-kun goes scuba diving. Yeah! It's a sea truck. You know? It's like a... I can't believe I was about to reference... I'm gonna reference it jokingly now as a thing that we all know exists. I was about to genuinely be like, yeah, this thing that we all know exists! It's like the opening of that one season of Fetch with Rough Ruffman where they get all the kids onto the bus together and they're like, oh, we're gonna go to the set. And then the bus goes into the water and it converts into like a ship and it's like, holy shit. That shit stuck with me. That was the season where they were all on the island together. It was like themed like a deserted island and they had to solve the puzzles. I think Fetch with Rough Ruffman really impacted my childhood now that I'm thinking about it. I think that might have defined a lot of my being. Look, they had some good cat and dog representation on there with them, so I liked them. They were fun. I don't know, sounds like Spy Kids to you? Fetch with Ruffman was I believe, this feels like very American to me. Well, it was PBS. It was like a show in which a bunch of kid contestants, I forget how many kids were on it, but it was just like a fun game show. Where, like, kids would have to do different cool things, and each of the seasons, at least, like, the ones that stick out to me, had, like, different themes. And one of them, they were like, oh, all the kids are on a deserted island. And, like, another one's like, oh, the kids are all spies this time, or, oh, they're in a mansion. And it's, like, a big murder mystery type thing, and it's spooky, and it was like, oh my god, I love this shit. I don't know if they've archived the episodes of Fetch with Ruffman. I wanted to be on that show so bad as a kid. It's like so good. It was over. It's finally over. Or was it? Was it really? No, that was wrong. Sorry, 1 second, with the timing. No, that was wrong.
No, it's wrong.
That wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. This was only a prologue to what would happen in 9 years. Lay down for a bit, your neck has heard that a petrified tree. Go for it. Yeah, my neck has been hurting all day today. I think I slept weird last night. Like a fool. Yes, finally, air. Wait, why do I feel like we're about to be on the Danganronpa 2 island? We look up and Nagito Komaeda is leaning over us, just being like, whoa, are you okay? God. Damn, the sun is bright. I can barely see anything. Gotta admit, this doesn't look quite like... Wait.
No way.
You've gotta be shitting me.
What?
It can't be.
This is...
Were we in the Nevada? We're in Nevada, baby!
This is the building in the Nevada desert.
Yo, let's hear it for Nevada! Oh my god, the aliens could still be real. The aliens can still be real.
the Mack experiment building.
Oh my god. This whole time we were in building Q.
As we should have been. Sure enough, that's a desert out there, with mountains all around it. Area 27. Hello there, son. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. I don't think I've ever been so happy to see a sunrise. Huh? Did I just hear something fall? Our bracelets are off! Right, our bracelets. I guess I've never really got a good look at the underside of one of these. Let's see what's inside of you. Just a little electronic chip like an ATM card. That's it. There's nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator. There was never a detonator to begin with. Figures.
Akane.
Yeah, where are you?
Jumpy.
Not that version of you. I wanted the other one. Huh. Guess I must be pretty crazy about the girl if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind. Shut the fuck up.
Gender fluid.
What? It just ends there? I mean, that's fine. I wanted you to— The mummy! What the fuck is up with the mummy? You can't just not resolve the mummy! I was invested in the mummy! You can't— what the fuck? What about the mummy? What about the mummy? What about the mummy? What about the mummy? Ah! mommy or mummy. With some of these pics, you are unsure. There is a really hot mummy. There was a mummy who everybody was like, this is the most attractive mummy that ever was. She looks alive. She looks like a real alive person. Hi, Ninth Man. That guy's just fucking standing there. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh, these people did a great job on this game. Cleopatra type shit, yeah. Wow. Is there gonna be a post-credit scene or anything here? Or are we just gonna get spat out to the menu?
Are you okay?
Oh, we get to see Jumpy as a kid. I do love he's been wearing so many layers even as a kid.
Oh, come on. This is nothing.
Oh my god, that that voice.
Really?
Yeah.
God, that's been digitally pitched up, hasn't it?
You don't look okay.
It was just before the end of elementary school. Jumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill, looking down at the town as the sun slowly set.
How does it look then?
He was half serious and half joking. Thought about it for a minute first.
Let's see.
He got fucked up. He's all fucked up.
It looks like you kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing and growing.
Yeah, I can't flip between them.
What does that even mean?
They really did a number on him. Hell yeah. Junpei grinned and...
Ow, 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 ow.
See? I told you you're not okay. You're too reckless. You can't beat 5 8th graders, Jumpy. That's crazy.
What the hell?
Yeah, but I couldn't just stand there. I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something.
We do get Junpei vision here. Look at the Nevada desert go past. For an SUV, this thing has a pretty smooth ride. Damn. Sure it's nice of someone to leave it for us outside the building. Keys in the ignition, gas in the tank. Almost like it was a present, you know? Anyway, we jumped in and now here we are, screaming across the desert. Lotus is over there in the passenger seat. Snake and Seven and I are all squeezed into the back seat here. Still can't believe we let her drive.
Woohoo! This is so fun!
Yeah, I really thought it was gonna be Seven, but hell yeah.
This is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around, and there's no speed limit.
Hey, Clover, watch those bumps, all right? This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, all right? Suck it up.
Why don't you drive, Seven?
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
I mean, does it feel like, doesn't it, like Seven, I mean, Seven. You're in the middle of the Nevada fucking desert.
He doesn't have an international license.
Yeah, but you could have sat in the passenger seat.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up. And Clover, there's no need to slow down. The car Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out.
Woo!
No doubt about it.
Then we've got to hurry if we want to catch them, don't we?
Sure thing.
Oh shit! God damn it, she doesn't have to drive so fast. Man, I didn't even think a car like this could go this fast. We're sure throwing up a lot of dust. It was a couple hours after we'd run into the junior high students. They'd been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gasoline. The moment we saw what they were doing, Jumpy ran up to them, furious.
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
And he jumped on them. He quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran for the police station as fast as I could.
Help me! Officer, please! You have to come with me!
Why does I feel like this kind of shit happens in anime a lot, or like Japanese stories. I feel like I don't see this happening often. I don't know if this is a cultural thing or if it's just a coincidence of the things that I've seen. I'm just like, hey, we're a bunch of weird little gang of kids and we're gonna murder a small animal. I know that that's probably based on like the serial killer thing with like, you know, it's like a thing of like serial killers tended to murder small animals as kids or whatever. I don't fucking... But it's just like, you know, it's a weird trope, I suppose. The policeman and I headed back to the hill. All we found was Jumpy, sprawled on the ground with a face covered in big swelling lumps.
You couldn't run away after you threw the kitty to me?
I asked him. He stuck his tongue out through the hole in his mouth where a tooth had fallen out.
Yeah, I guess I coulda.
Then why didn't you?
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good.
Because of what they were doing to the kitty.
Yeah, that too, but I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester. Remember?
I was really hoping that Chun would be evil and she did that. I'm a bit disappointed she never got to be evil, you know?
Oh, you mean the bunnies.
Yeah, the bunnies.
But you know what? She got experimented on and got to be weird because of that, I suppose. He plucked some grass from the ground and tossed it into the wind.
They asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits. I couldn't forgive them for that, so
Maybe she was evil, it's all a lie. I would love that. Of course, they probably don't know any more than I do.
Like Ace. Well, guess I should say Gitaro Hongo. Why did he create the Nonary Project? Anybody? Any ideas?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Well, yeah, I guess I could.
He's still in the trunk, I assume?
That's what I was about to ask! Yeah, he is. Still tied up, I'm assuming, with his mouth taped shut. His eyes just look empty. No emotion. He looks like he's just given up. I wonder if he even cares what's happened to him anymore.
Hey, were you listening to us?
Yeah, go ahead and try to pretend you weren't, you old bastard. Let's get that tape off your mouth.
Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
You could at least look at me when you talk, man.
I only wanted to see the faces. Human faces.
What?!
I thought if I could gain the ability to access the morphic field set, then perhaps I could see faces.
Your evil backstory? Is that your face blind? Your face blindness is legitimately your evil motivation? What? What? My guy, learn to live with it? I'm sorry, it's going to be bad for you. It's gonna be alienating. If you want to look into a cure for it or something like that, then that's your bag as somebody who has it. I'm not gonna make anything. This is your alternate life path if you went into medicine. Jesus fucking Christ. Dude, my guy, it's not that big of a deal. I feel like I don't want to just say like it's, you know, I don't want to say it's not a big deal because I don't have it, so I can't comment on it. But I feel like there's worse things, you know? I really feel like there's worse things in the world. This guy's a fucking idiot. I can't...
By peering into people's minds, you could understand how they were processing the expressions of others.
That's it?
Yes. If you want to put it simply,
You're stupid as hell.
if you are looking for a more philosophical answer, I can supply that as well.
Go for it.
You see,
The human collective consciousness.
I think that's enough out of you, pal. Time for the tape to go back on.
Alright, so what's your second question?
You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you?
Well, somebody's a little nosy. Mummy?
My
Mummy?
next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing.
Yeah.
Deal with that.
Well, see, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the Gigantic,
Uh-huh.
I kept going after Hongo on my own, hoping to catch him when he finally slipped up.
Uh-huh.
During the course of my investigations, I learned a lot more about the Gigantic. I also found out about Bourdain and Alice.
You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't melt at room temperature?
He's like, I know the answer! I know the answer! Buzz me in! Buzz me in! Sounds like Hongol has something to say. Alright, fine, I'll let you talk, but you gotta behave.
What?
Alice doesn't exist.
Thank God! But wait, how can you confirm that?
9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck. There was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant. My research determined that it was a member of the genus Madrigora, of the family Solanaceae.
Okay.
I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it. I used that extract to create Soapera. Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm, and we grew rapidly.
Shit, this is gonna go on forever. Tape's going back on Hongol. This is really endearing me a lot to both Junpei and Hongol. Just this entire interaction of just like, you got more? Okay, shut the fuck up. Moving on. She turned into a mandrake. The rest of my questions can wait a bit. For now, I think I'll just enjoy the ride.
Here, this is for you.
What's this?
This is, for you, doll. His name is Junpei.
You didn't have to say that. Jumpy pulled something out of his pocket and shoved out his arm.
Jumpy pulled out something from his pocket and shoved out his arm toward me. In his hand was a doll made of yarn small enough to fit in his palm.
Jumpy, are you sure it's, for you, doll?
Huh? Yeah, the lady at the shop said so, that means it's for you, right?
Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
That really is tying into the theme song.
Wait, what? That's... Oh, man. Oh, man.
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for, right?
Yeah, I guess
What?
Junpei isn't a very good idea, then.
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
It really does fit into the themes, I guess.
You know how after June, we aren't gonna get to see each other too much? I mean, we're gonna be in different schools, and I just thought I'd,
Oh, okay, well, how about we call it June, then?
Okay. So, I wanted to give you this.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
Yes. I, head of tribe. This doll, traditional charm of tribe.
I'm glad you said specifically in a bad movie.
So I give this. It me. So we always together.
Oh, Jumpy.
If something bad, then hold and pray. I go wherever you are. So here, take.
So, you know, it might not be that, that, like, telepathy, morphogenetic fields and shit are real. It could just be this one voodoo doll is real, you know? Because this is the only evidence we have of it happening. And it's the guy who is... this is happening here. I reached my hand out and picked up the doll gently.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face and fell into June's tiny yarn body.
Oh, Jumpy. I'll never forget you. I promise.
Jumpy looked straight into my eyes and said just 5 words.
I'll never forget you either.
The sky was a beautiful crimson red as it melted down toward the horizon. The last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills. We sat, bathed in the warm light of evening. Just the two of us, leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder. The sun set, and we still didn't leave. We watched in silence as the darkness deepened, and one by one, the lights of the town began to flicker on.
There's still one thing I don't get. To be honest, it's the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned, and also the only one that's really important. It has to do with June and Akane. 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator on the Gigantic. But she's still alive now as June. How? It's because I tapped into the morphic field set and saved her 9 years ago? Alright, let's say that makes some kind of insane sense. If I did that, then how do I make sense of what Seven remembers? Snake makes sense, he's blind. He couldn't have seen her body anyway. But Seven, he said he was sure he saw it. Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Or, wait. Maybe that's not it at all. There's one other logical explanation. Is what you told me the truth, Seven? You look satisfied. No. No way. You couldn't...
Hey, look! Over there! There's somebody next to the road.
that thought did occur to me, is like, he could be lying. But like, you know, I was like, I'll go along with it. There's no evidence telling me that, necessarily, other than me wanting things to be the way that they are. But, you know, I'm glad that that would be, like, an open-ended question. I don't want a solid answer on that.
Huh?
What? Hmm?
No, that should just be it. Roll credits. I know we've already rolled credits. It should just be that. That should have been the ending of the game. That should have just been it. The burning gaze of the Nevada sun pounded down on her head. The desert around her rippled with heat. Standing there, on that shimmering plain, was a woman. Her arm out and her thumb up. She knows hitchhiking. She knows how to hitchhike? It would not be long before Junpei realized who she was. Hot mummy! Oh my god, hot mummy. Don't forget your towel. Oh my god. Oh my god, hot mummy. Oh! Oh my god. I'm glad I got the little image that's oh my god, a hot fuck mummy. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. I have to sit through like a couple of seconds of this in order to access the fucking menu. There we go. Give me the fucking... Yeah, return to the title screen. Oh my god! The mummy! Plot! Relevant! Mummy! Oh my god. Oh my god. That was the perfect ending! That was the perfect ending. I guess that spoiler was for you to turn to die. That was the perfect ending. Oh my fucking god. Jesus fucking Christ. What a time, chat. We still have time to go. We still have hours to stream. Boy, oh boy, Am I able to look up Virtue's Last Reward as the next game? Can I look at that image of the cast again? It's gonna take me a bit till I play this game. Is that? That could very well be the Mummy. You know? She looks exactly like the Mummy. I'm looking at the cast over here. And it's like the tropes are all filled out. They like filled out the exact same tropes as before. Oh my god. It's gotta be the Mummy, you know? It's gotta, if I go over here, you know, it's like that's gotta be the Mummy, right? When do we do the second one? I want to do a couple in between. The next game I'm planning on playing is Night in the Woods. We're gonna start that next week. I know that we never finished Potionomics. I want to do that at some point. And I got a couple of other things, of course, but you know, I definitely plan on playing the second one. But it's like, why do we have like trans Santa here? And then like Clover after meeting Junko and Oshima. Then we got the Mummy. It's just, wow, you know? Wow. What a, wow. Boy, oh boy. I feel crazy right now, dude. I feel crazy right now. Okay, so what are we gonna do for the rest of the stream is the question. What are we gonna do here? What do we think, chat? Should I run a poll or should I decide myself, I suppose is the question. Let's see here. I don't wanna... I would like to continue Mask of the Rose. I don't want to do that right now. I want them to be, like, standing on their own. You know, if somebody's, like, watching the VODs or something, they don't have to pop in randomly to a Zero Escape one. Oh, boy. I have no clue, my guys. Okay, I'm so glad that the Mummy just showed up. You know? When he said that, like, oh, the Mummy isn't real, I was like, this man is lying, but I'm just going to accept it. In my brain, I'm just like, there's no fucking way they talk about the Mummy for this long and the Mummy isn't real, but I guess I have to go along with it because there's not much I can do right now. And then, oh my god. Wow. 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 Oh boy. I feel crazy. What are we gonna do here, chat? I mean, we could always go for a Balatro or something. Do we want to do a Balatro? Do we want to do... I think a Balatro, actually. I think that's a good... I think a Balatro. We want to do a Balatro? We had to do a bunch of number stuff. This is another numbers. So I don't know what else I would do. Because I feel insane. I don't even necessarily want to really play Balatro right now, but there's nothing else for me to do. I'm just, my brain is gone. I'm in recovery. Insane, and I need... and playing cards. There we go, I've changed the stream. Oh, where's the content warning? I was gonna unpin the content warnings, but I'm not seeing them. I'm seeing them on one device, but not the other. There they are, okay. Unpin. We also go to the game button. I can turn that off. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Da-da-da. Pulling up the game. Balatro. Balatro. You know? Balatro. Balatro. Is it gonna register that the game exists? Is it gonna know? Is it gonna realize that game is real? Does it know that video game? I have it pulled up. Fine, I'll do the manual version. Da-da-da, is this? Eh? Is this one? Okay, fine, I'll do the other setting. I thought maybe I could use the other semi-auto one. I'll do the actual manual one. Fine, fine. It's just annoying. It's an extra mouse click. I need to turn the music back on. I do really like the Balatro music. Alright, what do I want to do here? I could do maybe some of the challenges or something, I don't know. Let's see here, we got double or no- God, no. Inflation? Maybe? Fragile? God, no. Monolith? God, no. Blast off? Maybe? I don't know, let's see here. I believe I did get the one no I didn't. Well, I unlocked it, but I haven't gotten it in gameplay yet. This guy. The one for the glass cards. I don't know if there's anything I can do to get $400. I mean, I could always try going higher on some stakes with some of these guys. Plasma, Anaglyph, Painted, Zodiac, Checkered. Abandoned, Ghost, Nebula, Magic, Black. What do we want to go for? Let's just go for Plasma. That's what this one is? Yeah. We'll go for Plasma. It's the farthest on the right that I've not gotten to completion. And Plasma isn't too difficult. Okay, hearts are debuffed. Free Mega Arcana pack if I skip, but I mean, I'm always so tempted. It's round 1. You know? I can do one skip. Okay. I will take the Emperor. Thank you very much. We can increase the value of 2 cards. We can do a death. Let's do... I mean, we could go spade mode. I want to go heart mode since we have this heart guy, you know? Like, we know that that guy's not going to reappear later on down the run, so it's not, like, a big danger. So I'll go ahead. I'll turn this guy into a steel card. Is what I'll do, I think. We Gamba? Yeah. Let's go ahead, do a nice flush here. Hell yeah. Gambling. Ooh, okay. Got a Buffoon pack and another Arcana pack. Are they gonna be nice to me? I've got a feeling they're not gonna be nice to me. I got a bad feeling about this one. I knew I had a bad feeling about it. I really did. I really did. Ah, my god. I'll take you for now. You can exist for now in case I get that fucking, that guy who gives me the sell value of all my jokers. At least I'll have a joker. You know? Okay, cards are debuffed. Bing bonk, boom, bing bonk. Oh hey, you're gonna love this shit. This guy will have one round of living his best life. You know? At the very least. Alright, hallucination. I do like that. I mean, I'll take it. Do I want to get rid of one of these? Because I don't really... I'm gonna get rid of the lovers. There's a chance I might get something better. There's also a chance it might be gone. Okay, it was gone. That's fine. We can get another one of those. Bonus card, glass card. I'll take another chariot. Let's go to the next one. Ba-ba-ba. Ding 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 ding. Bro. There we go. Thank you for being nice to me. I mean, I could really lean into the aces, but I don't know if I want to do that or not. I'll just go ahead and make the jack also a steal card. And I'll just leave the jack in there. Ba-ba-ba. I can't discard, so I'll just play this. There we are. I'm not doing great off the bat, but you know. Your first rounds don't necessarily always go great. You know? Haven't played in a bit. Hanged Man. We do love to see the Hanged Man, but we're gonna open these first. There we go. Got the Empress. I'll go ahead and use her on those. I think I'm gonna go for a Judgment. Okay, +1 discard per round, plus 50 chips. Not gonna turn up my nose to those chips, in all honesty. Okay. I'll transform these into lucky cards. Maybe we can turn them into hearts later, but I mean, for now, the clubs ain't bad. And I'll go down to 0 money, why not? It's not good for me, but I didn't even look at what the blind is this time, yeah. Or, like, I did, but I remember just being like, don't worry about it, and so I didn't. I'm gonna go ahead, well, maybe not. Yeah, I will. And I'm gonna use you on you. So we're having a few more face cards. Beautiful. Excellent, excellent. Give me money. Hanging Chad. Hi, Hanging Chad. Love to see ya, bud. Get rid of all those guys. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. Why not? I mean, you know, I like a hearts more, but I won't turn up my nose to this. Especially when the Chad is hanging, you know? Lovely. Alright. I think I'm gonna be chill about not buying tarot for a second. Get rid of those. We have a full house that I am really tempted by. And fuck it, I think I'm gonna go for it. I should have moved the guy to the front. Okay. It's all good. I will survive. In fact, I survived very well. I could have gotten more money from that, theoretically, but not, you know, guaranteed. That's why we love the hearts, motherfucker! Holy shit! Yeah, I'll take that very much, and you can die, and I'll take the banana, just in case we get its best friend. Oh my god. That's delightful. I haven't had this card pop up for me in so long. It's been so long since I've got the Bloodstone, dude. I love the Bloodstone. Thank God. I could open up an Arcana pack if I wanted, and like potentially get a second Arcana card, but I won't. Okay. Get rid of all those. Get rid of all those. Give me hearts, please. Thank you very much. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. I love to have the Bloodstone. Oh, we can increase some strength. These chips and malt are halved. Not the best. Could be, in fact, better. I really want hearts, my guy. Put that in the front. For the extra malt. Okay, that doesn't get us it in one. But we could get it here. We can get that 2 pair. It's like, fuck it, we can get a 2 pair while we're here. There we go. Money, 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 money. I do like a scholar. A scholar isn't bad. I might get rid of that guy and bring in a scholar. Especially since they're giving chips and aces, that's pretty good with this deck. I do want money. I won't go for it though. I won't destroy any of these for now. If I get something that will let me convert them, you know? They're not the worst cards to... Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. These guys are gonna be best friends, you know? Look at that. Lovely. Delightful. Okay. I won't do that yet. We have another one before the boss. Get rid of all those, get rid of all those. Move that to the front for the extra malt. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, we're not getting them in one, which is a bit worrying. I would love some more stuff to, like, boost my cards, you know? More, like, multipliers on them, stuff like that. Maybe some more aces, if I may be so bold. I'd love a death. You know, I'd love a... I forget which guy is the one that gives you hearts. Well, we got these guys here. We got the Fool. I'll buy the Fool. I'll take the Hierophant. Sure. I'll do one reroll. Do we go for this guy? Because I want to enhance them, you know? I want to enhance them, and I can get 4 pretty easily. Now that I have Hierophant and Fool, I can get 4 immediately to get that up to 10. Just need to get 6 more. And once we get that, then that times 3 is going to be beautiful. I'll mull that decision over during the ad break, chat. There are about to be 3 minutes of ads. If you need to go to the bathroom or grab a snack or get something to drink, now is going to be the perfect time to do so. Please, take a break. Take care of yourself, fix your posture, take your meds. You need to save your files, you need to unclench your jaw, charge your devices, feed your pets, please. If you want to subscribe, holy shit, 21 months. 21 months. 9 plus 10 learned a lot from the numbers games. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you so much, Haldo. That's so cool. So cool and epic. Just like I know I got a guaranteed subscriber in Haldo, and that without me, he doesn't have access to that big ol' eyes emote. I'm glad that you've decided to stick around for so long. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Holy shit. 21. It's so many. I feel crazy about that. I already feel crazy because we beat 999 today and I have the fucking... all of those plot points swirling around in my head. My mind is just going... like every 5 minutes there's an alarm going off in my brain that just goes, hot mummy. There was a hot mummy woman. Truly, the game could not have ended in a better way with that hot mummy woman, you know? It truly could not have ended in a better way. Delightful. I tried to drink a drink of water and I fucked it up. It already sucks enough whenever you take a drink of water and it like goes down the wrong pipe and you fuck up. It's even worse when you're doing it live on stream, dude. Luckily I have a mute button so I can get rid of most of my horrible coughs while my body tries to fix itself. What a terrible thing. But anyway, I'm supposed to be thinking about this. I still have like a minute left of ads. I think I want to go for this. Back when water goes down the anti-water pipe. That's so true. I think I want the driver's license, you know? Like, ×3 is pretty good, you know? I love a multiplier. I love a times, you know? ×3? That's beautiful. The hottest shit since Times New Roman, you know? I mean, the Romans seemed to know what they were doing until the Empire fell. I mean, maybe some of them still knew what they were doing, I don't know. Hopefully at least one of them did, but I don't know if all of them did. I don't think everybody knows what's going on at any point, you know? There's always somebody who's confused. And if you're doubting it, remember that I exist. Okay, the ad should be over. I think I'm gonna get rid of the drunkard and replace it with the driver's license. Remember the energy drink tablets you nearly overdosed on? Right, yes. I do remember you talking about this at some point. How are those working out for you, Haldo? You doing okay? You haven't died yet, I assume? Given that you're still in chat, unless you're a ghost. If you're a ghost, you legally have to tell me if you're a ghost. Otherwise, it's ghost entrapment. They're now sold in everyday stores. So you'll never run out. God damn, dude. Wow. You're a ghoul? Oh, okay. That's fine. Ghouls are chill. They're spooky, but they're chill. Ghosts? Ghosts? Not as chill. Not as chill, those ghosts. Why is the world full of things that aren't the hearts? I feel like Sora in the real-time fan dub. Where are the hearts? Okay, let's go for this then. I really gotta hope that I get another heart. Please give me a heart. use those on this guy. So now we have 10 enhanced cards in our deck, so we're even closer to the driver's license, you know? I really need some good tarot. Oh, there goes the banana. Okay. Okay, we got one Arcana. We have death! We have death! I'll take a death. Turn the left into the right. Let's make Mayor Lewis an imposter. I'm not gonna roll again. Okay. We need more hearts. Give me the hearts. Give me them hearts. Yeah, I'll go for it here. There we go. It's 12. Not doing the best right now. Well, I mean, we can do a 2-pair with hearts in it, you know? Or with aces is the term I was going for. With aces in it for this guy to go off. This becomes a pair. Well, whatever. Look, I just need 2 more hearts, please. So I did not get what I wanted. As a matter of fact, I did not. Can the lucky card go, like, even crazier? So maybe this guy was the bad call. But imagine if it worked, you know? Imagine if it had worked. It would have been great. We can go heart mode again this time, though. I love when I get to do, the same in a row, you know? Like, I don't have to remind myself about a different... that I'm going for a different suit than the last one. I saw that the boss blind was the heart one. So we know that the boss is not going to be anti-hearts in the future. Ooh, the sun! I wanted that last time, but I never got it. I guess, yeah, we'll go with the, do we have? No, we don't have a, we don't have a full house is what I was looking for there. Beautiful. Delightful. Give me money, hell yeah. I mean, I like the +10 molt, but I don't know if I'll go for it. Let's just keep our money for now, I think. Yeah, we'll go diamond mode real quick. Can I get another diamond? Wow, mean to me. You know, I checked the deck like, there's more diamonds in here, right? They didn't forget to package the diamonds into this game, right? Oh man, I got a bad deck here. It's all lousy. It ain't got what I needed. They actually fucked up when they were printing it. I'll take a magician. I would love to have, like, you know... Joker? I would love to have a Joker. Ooh, these are some good ones to convert, my friends. Pasta water. Hopefully I won't fuck it up this time.
Soda!
I didn't fuck it up. I'm assuming that's a celebratory soda, and definitely not anybody trying to make me fail in my task of drink water. Nobody would ever do that. Twitch chat is incredibly nice to me. Can I get, like, a good Joker? Can I get, like, a good Joker at some point, you know? I would love You know, it doesn't even have to be the level of Bloodstone like we got last time. Like, that guy didn't even... Like, he was good at the beginning, but then, like, he was mean to me. And by mean to me, I mean he didn't, like, save the game for no reason. I don't know why I'm gendering the Bloodstone. Get that shit out of here. Holy shit! A natural 4 of a kind. Ain't that cool? Okay. There we go. Cash out. I'll take a Jupiter. I'll get more stupider. Tarot cards appear more, I'll take that. I love them. I probably should have refreshed first before doing that. No thank you. I guess I'll take the devil. Da-da-da. I would really love a good Joker, you know? A Joker would make my dreams come true. I'm gonna be so delighted. When my Joker dreams come true, I'm going to be living my life and being so excited and happy. I'm gonna be frolicking in the fields with this beautiful Joker. My beautiful Joker! The Fool, the Moon, hell no. I mean, I want the Empress, but I don't want to use her with this lineup unless I get the other guy. I guess I'll just use the Fool, and I'll have the Devil in my pocket. Ba-ba-bum. We'll just put that on even though it's gonna get played real quick. I should have put that on like the 8 or something higher, but whatever. There's no hearts here! It's scary, where'd my hearts go? Well, whatever, I guess we can have the diamonds have their moment. They can live. They can have a good time. Having a good time, having a good time. Okay, there we go. I'd really love a Joker that is, like, good for me. You know? A Joker that, like, is nice and would help me out, aside from just the one. You know, like, I like the one that I have. I cannot deny that I like the one that I have. Typically, 1 is not, the amount that I want. Typically, you know, even 5 tends to be what I want, but, you know, at this point, I'm like, give me 2 at this point, you know? Anything more than 1 would be really, really useful. If you give a mouse a cookie, if you give a cat dog a single Joker, they're gonna just keep demanding more. Ooh, I'll take a trading card. No. But I will take a trading card. Probably not the best for this blind, but you know what? You get what you can. You take what you can, and you learn to live with it. You learn to live your life to the fullest. Baby. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, we're gonna do that. Fuck it. I mean, I just want those, I want those hearts. Give me those hearts, please. Okay, I better draw a fucking heart. I better fucking draw a heart. If I don't draw a heart, I'm in danger. Ah! 07. I'm fucking dead. There I go. Alright. We're not even that high of a stake. It's the same book! It knows that that hearts are my favorite suit. It wants me to have that. It's gonna keep killing me, but at least I get to keep looking at my favorite suit of cards. I don't trust this guy. I trust this guy more. This guy's gonna be nice to me, I swear. The sun! What'd I say? Sometimes you can feel it. Sometimes vibes are true. Okay, here we are. Beautiful. Love it. Give me money. Give me money. Give me money. I love to have it, and I love... I considered it, but I don't think so. Let's lean towards clubs. We should have been in the club. Okay. Keep giving me clubs, please. I would love a club. I would love to be in the club right now. Thank you. There we go. Get our money on in. Ba-ba-ba. Get another Joker. I mean... Okay, I have a better feeling about this one than the previous one. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to use its thing, but at least it's foil, you know? Get rid of those guys. Get rid of those guys. Give me... Guys, my hearts! Thank you very much. Delightful. Okay. We'll go for just a normal Arcana pack here. We'll go for the Empress. Let's keep on going. Get rid of those. Get rid of those. There we go, we got a flush. Beautiful. A beautiful flush, if I do say so myself. Cash out. I'll take another Arcana while I'm here. Give me somebody good. Well, at least it's more money. At least it's more money right now, you know? I won't turn up my nose to more money. Doot. I would love some guys that would be adding to my chips and or malt. You know? I'll take that though. I'll take that while I'm here. What we got here? My greed sickens me. There's the Empress, there's the Sun, there's the Emperor. All of these guys are much better. I'm gonna go with the Emperor. I should have doubled my money. I should have doubled my money. I really should have doubled my money. I took the gamble. I took the gamble. That would have been so good if it was real, though, you know? I really need some guys that are gonna be nice to me. Beep bop boop beep bop. See, we're not getting them in one anymore. Well, at least that's a flush immediately there. Okay. Oh, I got delayed gratification from that one. I didn't realize. Okay, is there a better one in here? Anywhere? Re-trigger all played face cards? I'll take that. We'll take that over Cloud9, I think. Oh shit, we have the needle. If you would please at some point give me a fucking... If you would give me a fucking goddamn Jupiter. You know? How much is the needle? 5,200? It's not impossible, you know? Because, like, I got just 5,000 from that one that I just played there. I would like to have more insurance. But, you know. Two pair. Who do we got? This buffoon pack. Bro. That motherfucking guy. That guy wanted to get got so bad.
Gender fluid.
You're really making a lot of sounds at me right now. Too busy pasta watering. I gotta go for the Emperor, I think. Okay, we got Strength and Hanged Man. I say we get rid of these two here. Ba-bum. And we can turn this guy into a glass card. I'll take a death. That's not gonna be good enough for me, I don't think. I'm sorry to the Cardomancer, but we got the- I mean, do I care enough about strength? I'm gonna keep the strength, just in case. Okay. Discard all those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. I want to get as good as cards as I can. We're gonna use strength on these. Now we have this jack. Turn the left into the right with death. Okay. Re-trigger all played face cards. We're gonna go for that. We're gonna keep the one in the hand. We're gonna use the 5, I think. The glass card here. There we go. We got rid of our glass card immediately. It died, and there goes... Was that a banana? Yeah, that was a banana. I was like, that was... Yes? Okay. Get out of here, Wrathful Joker. We'll go for the Mega Arcana pack, though. I was hoping to see the Hermit's beautiful lack of face. Okay. In my mind, I was just like, this seems like a really good time, right about the time for a Hermit, in my mind. And then it was. The world was beautiful. It means that I can grab this pack without feeling, oh, hi, he's here too. Fuck it. I didn't even really look at the other options. All cards are considered face cards. I mean, if we get that one guy, that's pretty bad. If we get that one boss blind, but I mean, these guys can be friends, I think. I think these guys are hanging out a little bit. You know? Sure, I'll take it. I have the money. I have the money. Okay, we got the star. Fuck that. Get rid of all these guys. I would still really like anybody who, you know, would add to my total. I've not really been getting anybody who can do that. That's not really a big thing for me. I mostly have just been subsisting off of the foil on the delayed gratification with no other thing to my name. So that would really be helpful if anybody would... If any Joker wants to show up in the shop and have, like, a good ability, a good mult thing, or a chip thing, you know? I got this egg that's burning a hole in my pocket, you know? I don't know if that's what I want, really. You know, pop this open. What do we got in here? We got another hermit, who is really tempting, but I think I'm gonna go for the death. I clicked the wrong jack. Well, whatever. At least it's red now, I suppose. Ooh. I mean, like, do I want to go for it? Because I have the egg. Swashbuckler and egg are, in fact, best friends. Do I want to go for that? Because I feel like the guy I would get rid of is Cartomancer, but I like getting the tarot at the top of the round, you know? Those can be really good. But I don't have a lot of guys that are giving me, like, you know, actual malt and chips and stuff. I think I have just, like, enough face cards in general that maybe I don't need this guy. I think I am mostly still playing face cards. And we'll just do that. Temperance. I'll hold on to that for now. That's gonna be great for me, I think, if I need money. If I need money, Temperance is gonna really come in handy with my egg. You know? I have this flush here. I don't think I want to go for it. I think I'm gonna take a gamble. Okay, my gamble isn't great right now, but if I get some of these hearts, they're gonna be lovely to me. See? This is better. This is better. Okay, we're at 17, and look at that. Delightful. It was a gamble, and it paid off. I think, right? This puts us over? I don't do math. I let the game do the math for me. I go based on vibes and hope. Those are the two tenets of my being. Vibes and hope. Alright, we got another death. We do love to see it. I'll take the Temperance now, because I think I want to go for the Emperor. Yep, we got another ourselves another Temperance, alright. We'll turn this Jack into a Deviled Jack. And then I think we will turn this club here into a Jack. A Gilded Jack. I do love to see a hanging Chad. I do in fact love to see a hanging Chad. Is this when I get rid of the Cartomancer? Because I'm like, I'm down to get rid of these two, but only if I have, like, some really good shit to replace it with, you know? Because these guys are an investment. I'd love to get that guy again in the future. But, you know. Okay, our hand size. Our hand size is currently not the best. I think I am going to put this at the front. I don't know if that did anything for me, though. I think that might have been the wrong call, actually. Okay, we'll do this now. There we go. Not doing our best at the moment, I would say. Could very much be better. Could very much be better. Okay, we got over it. We got over it. I wasn't sure. I really thought that that could have been the end of us. But we got through it. We persevered. We have the Emperor again. We'll go ahead and use that guy. Let's look at the Buffoon pack. No thanks. Oh, we have the best friend. Oh, we have a delightful friend, I think. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of you. Okay. These guys, the polycule is growing great, I think. Just put that guy on like that. Move that around like this. Like, I know I could put... No, I could have put the glass on the king. Yeah. It doesn't impact the odds. Wow, we really are running out of... It's like we have so many hearts in here, come on! Okay, ba. I'll leave that one in there for the money. Bee-ba-boop. Yeah, bee-ba-boop. Lovely. Excellent. Delightful. Okay, I would still love more guys to increase my power. Ooh, we got a spectral pack! What we got here? Add a red seal, add a blue seal. 3 enhanced face cards, destroy 5 random cards and gain. I'm gonna go with the red seal, I'm gonna put that on the Queen of Hearts. And hopefully we can get something good on her. I'll take the Hermit. Ta-ta. I don't think I need that right now. Decreased level of played poker hand is the boss. We have not used a single planet card. Okay, I am suddenly... After that hand, I suddenly feel a lot of fear, actually, as a matter of fact, looking at how much that gave us and the score that we need to get. Suddenly, I'm not so sure about our chances. You know? Suddenly it's not feeling so hot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 whole times of getting activated that queen. She may have tried, but I mean, we do have this full house. We do have this full house. I think that's what we have to rely on here. Hopefully this can get us the 10K we need. In fact, it did. It gave us, was that almost 40K? Damn, that's how many Warhammers there are. Let's buy a glass card guy. We can look at the spectral. Gold seal, purple seal, negative. I'll add a gold seal to you. We'll look at this Arcana pack here. Yeah, give me the Hermit. I'm gonna sell the egg. Damn, there was nothing good in that. Okay. We are going to turn this king into a glass card. And then use this death to turn that 8 also into a glass king. We got a flush house here. And hopefully this is gonna— yeah! Hell yeah! Jesus Christ, 53 million. Nice. Oh, and we got the delayed gratification from that too. Damn, we already sold our egg. We'll open this tarot, why not? Now, I don't know if we're gonna be able to repeat what just happened there. But, you know, we can try our best. I mean, the vampire is good, but I feel like we want that guy earlier, you know? Is it too late for a vampire? It might be too late for a vampire. I feel like if you get vampire early, you can really lean into it, but it's anti-6, you know? I don't know if I want to go for it. How much does that give us? 30. Okay. There's a bunch of smiling cats in my chat. Oh, we got another flush house here. Let's go for it. I do like that we have now unlocked the ability of having flush houses. They are really helpful to us. I'll take that Emperor. Last card, Molt card. I'd really like another Joker, you know? Those are really gonna be the things that are helping me. I don't tend to go for glass cards this often. But I feel like I'm just going fuck it more often at this point. You know? Maybe that's what 999 has inspired within me. Because I feel like my luck with glass cards is normally, like, the worst. Oh, yeah, we can take the trading card. Fuck it. We can have that for now. What we got in here? Do that. Here's the buffoon pack, but I'm not gonna go for it, I don't think. Thanks for the money. This isn't a flush house, you know, but, I'll take it. We'll take it, even though it's not a flush house. When those happen, they happen, and it's delightful, but we're not gonna pivot to that just yet. I do like doing a flush house deck. Those are always fun. We can do it. Let's do Overstock. Let's get that Overstock in. Not a lot of good stuff for me there. We're starting with 0 discards is what the boss blind is. That's not great for us. I feel like I've been, yeah, it's a 1 in 4 to destroy the cards. I feel like I've been doing okay on that. Knock on wood, knock on wood, knock on wood. Okay, excellent. I can't believe we've had this guy the entire time, you know? I really got that guy. I was like, I'll replace him later. And then I never have. I mean, if you were higher than 50, I would take it, but you're not. You're 35. Let's get rid of... We'll get rid of this guy. We can turn you... We can do a death here. 2 queens, 3 jacks, flush house, let's go. We've been doing pretty good, I would say, this go-round. We're making up for all of the bad luck that we had near the beginning of all this. Oh, boy. I'll take that, thank you very much. Okay, nothing. Okay, we're gonna be starting with 0 discards. Luckily, we have... Luckily, the hand is good. The hand is nice and kind to us. Okay, we're just gonna go with the normal flush here. But we do have a glass face card that we can put at the front for our guys to go crazy on. Okay. We no longer have that card, but we're trying, and we're living, and we're doing our best. You know, there's only one more ante to go here. I think at this point, I think we finally have our card to replace the, I already forgot its name, delayed gratification. Let's go with the Emperor. We're gonna say fuck the spade, I'll take the Magician. Okay. Get rid of that guy. Get rid of all these guys. Beat bop on those. Move you to the front. This has a pair in it, so it's going to activate that ×2 at the end. Delightful. Delightful. Cash out. Okay, grab over here. Who do we have in here? We have the sun. We have Magician, Strength. I guess I'll go with Strength. I mean, that doesn't really do a lot for us, but I'll go with it anyway. Open this one. Who do we got here? High Priestess and Death. We're gonna go with this guy on this pale horse. Lovely. We got the world, which isn't great. We'll take a Ceres. We really have not come across a Jupiter once. Now, granted, we haven't opened any planet packs, so could be better. And I do know that I haven't acknowledged it, the boss blind is all cards, all jokers, or whatever. It's all debuffed until I sell a joker. I mean, we're gonna get rid of the trading card. I love the trading card, but it's the one least necessary for our aims. I mean, if I discard a single card while it's debuffed, does that still count for the trading card? I guess I'm down to do a science. Oh my god. At the last possible minute. I mean, well, do we... Well, Because here's the question. If I have a glass card, and I put it in the front of my hand, that's better than this, because this guy would give me ×2. I appreciate it, but like, ×2, these guys also work on that ×2. In fact, this guy with the glass card and this guy, if I put a glass face in the front, he's giving me more. This guy's... I appreciate the sentiment. I appreciate the sentiment. But, no dice, thank you very much. Left into right. There we go. Use another one of these, pop it on open. Fuck it, you want to be a wild card? Go for it. Not quite, my friend, not quite. Alright. We're gonna do a test. Okay, that still works. Now we're going to sell it. And I believe this should win us anti-8. Hell yes. Like, I believe it should, and then I beat it by 17 million. Fuck it, we'll go endless mode. I like what we've got here. I want to see how far we can get. What we got in the Spectral? Cryptid? I really wish we had better cards in our hand for this Cryptid, but I'll take it. You know, I wish we had some of our glass cards there. Pie Brainstorm. We're just gonna keep going. So money. Magician, yeah. I don't even know if I need the Magician at this point, you know? I feel like what I need are like things that'll get me better cards and stuff, but I don't think the Magician... Like things that'll make the cards that I have that aren't hearts either disappear or turn into hearts. Well, there goes that guy. Cavendish. I guess... I mean, Cavendish is better than Duo. I mean, it's not a guarantee that I'm getting a Duo. I mean, it pretty much is a guarantee at this point, but you know. I guess we can do this. I guess we can use Magician on these two, and then... Death. It's technically something I've done now. Jupiter still doesn't exist, but we can get our flush houses better. This guy really wants to be used. Look, fortune teller, if Cavendish pops, you're on the team, alright? If Cavendish pops and then you show up in the shop, you know? Gotta pop into the shop. Ba-ba-ba. I won't use the, strength yet. Look at it go. Isn't that delightful? We didn't get into the millions that time. But we still did pretty well, I would say. I suppose we could take a peek and do a pack. I don't like stone cards. I don't understand them and they scare me. We'll take a peek and do a second pack. I'll take it. Maybe we can change that, into a heart. Take the telescope. Alright. Cards drawn face down after every turn played. Alright, we're gonna change these 10s into jacks, and then we're gonna have ourselves a nice little flush house. Look at that. Beautiful. Delightful. Elegant. Breathtaking. Show-stopping. Splendid. She's dead, but, you know, we got 18 billion, so, I mean, some sacrifices are worth it, I would say. Lovely. We can upgrade our flush house even further. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. That's pretty good. I am scared of the guys who, you know... Yeah, that's what I thought it was. That's the guy I was about to say I was scared of. That is in fact the exact guy I was about to say I was scared of, so I'm glad that we bought that. Hey, Jupiter's here, but I am going to go with Ceres. I can't believe Jupiter's real. I thought they made it up. We're gonna go ahead and re-roll that boss. Only play one hand type this round? Oh, you baby, you better believe it. It's a part of me, it's like, getting a bit greedy. Oh, I can go for a flush 5. Why don't I? Why don't I indulge? Let's indulge a little bit. Let's see how many times this guy pops. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how many times this bad boy pops off. Damn, I didn't get any money from that. Did I even get any mult from that? Like, from the lucky card aspect of it? I know I got the multiplier. Ba-ba. Who we got here? Who exists? Oh my god. Okay, wait. Which ones are the legendary ones? Which ones do we have? Okay, there's Canio. Joker gains 1 mult every time when a face card is destroyed. That's actually pretty good for us right now. Played kings and queens, give each give times 2 mult when scored. Also pretty good. Gains 1 mult every 23 cards discarded. I mean, a bit annoying, but good nonetheless. Disables every legendary every boss blind, also pretty good. Creates a negative copy of one. These are all pretty good. I think it's a risk I'm willing to take. I don't want per KO. And I'm gonna get rid of Sock and Bus Skin. Okay. Okay, so we no longer have to worry about any of those. Not my favorite, but not the worst. We have Death here. We'll go with that one. We'll go with that Jack. We had a lot of Jacks to choose from, in case you aren't aware. We have 16 Jacks! Oh boy, we might be learning more into flush 5s rather than flush houses. That might be what we're going for here at this point. Yeah, that turns into 4 of a kind if I do it like that, so I think we're just gonna go with a normal flush, because I want to keep using these glass cards. Delightful. Alright, there we go. Get all that in. You can open these Arcana. And have another glass card if we want. I'll do that just in case we get the guy who converts people into hearts. We don't have that guy, but we do have a couple of these other guys. We'll just turn these into lucky. Why not? Alright, next round. Now you are going to disable the boss. Thank you very much. Very kind of you, my good friend. We'll just go with the normal flush then? I feel like I should have discarded and got some different guys, but whatever. Yeah, I didn't really like those ones that much. Get rid of those. We have a flush house here. This I do like. This I do like. This hand I'm feeling a lot better about. This hand I'm feeling, oh, so much better about. 2 billion. 2 billion chips. I feel incredibly powerful right now, chat. Okay. Not much I can do about that. I mean, I don't even need to worry about the bosses. We have a flush 5. Let's indulge. Let's indulge in a fun little flush 5. We can get some money here. I was really hoping that the lucky card would, like, do anything for us. But it, in fact, very much did not. Alright, well, we are a little bit worse for wear at the moment. We'll play this. It's not a flush 5, it is a flush, but we do have a lovely glass card. Great, there we are. Alright, with that hand, chat, this is your warning that we are about to experience 3 minutes of ads. Chat, if you need to go to the bathroom or grab a snack or get something to drink, now is going to be the perfect time to do so. I will be paused while the ads are happening. You won't miss out on anything. So please take the moment to take care of yourself. Alright? This is also your hourly self-care check-in. Please fix your posture, take your meds. If you need to save your files, if you need to put something away or get something out, gotta charge your devices, gotta feed your pets, gotta do anything, unclench your jaw. Please take care of yourself, chat. You won't miss out on anything, and it's good for you to do. one could say. One could argue that that in fact taking care of yourself is good for yourself? I don't know. Scientists are still looking into it. I'm really running low on glass cards, and I feel like I should be re-upping those. You know? I feel like I should be, putting the stock back in the pond. You know? But, not much I can do about that at the moment. Boy, oh boy. This is like some of the best Balatro I've played. I feel incredibly powerful. Me and my 16 jacks. Don't talk to me or my son 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 ever again. Alright, chat, I do have to go to the bathroom, so I am going to abandon you for, but a moment. Please look after my children. I know what I just said about not talking to me or my son 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 ever again, but I was joking. Please take the moment and look after my son and 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 my son. Thank you. I'm back. Did you guys take care of my son and 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 my son like I asked you to? Let's check here. Yeah, it looks like my son and 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 my son are okay, so that's pretty good. Thank you guys for looking after them. I'm sure that my son and 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 my son really appreciate it. They're very grateful boys, my son and 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 my son. Very grateful. Anyway, next blind. Okay. Back into this shit. Here we are. Back into the Balatro mines we go. Can I have one more? Thank you. Let's see how well this does. Yeah, like the fives, they're not as good as the others. That's not a good one. We really need to get more glass cards. I need more glass. I need more glass. Do we have a glass guy in here? Anybody? Don't have a glass maker? I mean, I'll increase my flush 5 amount. I won't turn up my nose at that. Okay, boss disabled. We can do a flush. Yeah, we will. Go ahead and do this. I don't think this will get us over it. I think we need the glass card. There it is. There's five guys here. But I don't think that, it's gonna be enough by using those. Nice. I need the glass guys. The strategy is now reliant upon them. Give me that, thank you very much. Is there a glass guy, anybody? Do I remember what the glass guy is called? No! I don't even know if I want this hanged man. I mean, I'll take the temperance, it's free money. Hey, welcome back. Sure. I'd really love that guy, you know? Extra large blind is scary. I mean, it's like, luckily we're at a point where I think we're going to be, like, getting, I think we're going to be drawing our queen, like, at least once for a game, but, like, once she's dethroned, we'll say. Once she's sent to the monarchy upstate. We're, not in a great position. I don't want this guy. I'll keep him, I'll keep him. Okay, so we're not in a good position right now at all. We're fucked, we're fucked. We are in fact fucked, as a matter of fact. We can in fact do a flush house here. We probably should have waited with that queen to do this. Yeah, we should have waited with that queen to do a flush house. But I don't know if we would have gotten it anyway. We haven't been getting those billions like we were before. Because I think those billions were a product of the fact of us having multiple glass cards, which is not a thing that we are currently capable of doing. I guess technically we do still have 2 glass cards, but they are not the same suit. So I think my son and my son and my son and my son and my son are, gonna do one last hurrah before giving out entirely. Yep, there they go. Goodbye, boys. Well, there we are. 07, thank you. Is there a way to see... Isn't there like a... I don't know, I'm thinking of something else maybe. Well, I mean, we can just go on to the next stake level. We can go on to black stake. This gives us... This is permanent jokers, I believe. I didn't fully read it. And I feel like I'm always getting this guy. The one that I had at the boss blind. The pillar. I feel like I'm always getting the pillar. I hate the pillar. He makes me think too hard. I don't know why I'm gendering the pillar. Fuck it, I want a new run. I don't like the pillar. Gah! No. New run. I don't want the pillar. Da-da. Well, we have 2 aces. Yeah, we'll go with the clubs. We'll hang out in the club. We're hanging out in the club if y'all want to get with the program. Thank you very much. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Thank you. Let's see what cards we can get here. We got the mime. I think I'm gonna hold off and try and get that clearance sale. We'll go for the spades here. We are going for the spades. Okay, well, we haven't gotten the spades. We've got 3 of a kind here. We'll throw those in for fun. Oh, the 3 of a kind did it. Would you look at that? Okay. Go ahead and get that clearance sale. Continue on into here. Our hand size is smaller. We're going for spades. Keep up with the spades, please. We would really like 1 more spade, please. Thank you very much. There we go. Perfect and lovely. We do need something else. We got this 2 pair. I think this 2 pair should put us over. I think this 2 pair should put us over. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Excellent. Ba-ba-bum. Well, we don't have a lot, and that's not good, but we can move on here. We'll just go for these clubs. Almost a straight flush there, but not quite. And then we'll just go for these diamonds. We'll go for these diamonds. There we are, lovely, lovely. Nice, nice, nice. There we go. Okay, we got the greedy joker. I mean, we can take a greedy joker if we want. It's something. It's molt, you know? It's molt. If you would give me a spade, you would give me a spade. Thank you for the spade. Even though it's not a spade, it's an image on a card. How the fuck am I supposed to dig with a hole with this? Okay. I would really like some diamonds now. I'd really like... Thank you. No, I was really hoping to see some flames from that, but there weren't any. So, not as good as I want it to be. We got these spare trousers. I don't think I'm gonna go for them. I don't want to think about having 2 pair. I mean, they're fun. I've done it before. It's nice, but I'm not gonna I'm not in the thinky mood. I'm in the see a bunch of colors that are the same color as each other and throw them all together kind of mood, you know? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm in more of a pattern recognition type of way. We got 2 pair. Shit, the pants should have been there. We should have gotten the pants. Ah da 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 da. I hate this obelisk so much. Where were you? Where was the justice? Call me Light Yagami in the English version of the Death Note musical, because where the fuck was the justice? Wait, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna add this. You know what? I'll give it to both of the aces. I don't know what we're going for flush-wise. Hopefully we can get that. I mean, I would really like that, you know? I really... Like, I can get 3 of something. You know, when we get a bunch of a guy. When we do what we did last time with all of our children. I don't know if we'll get to that point, because I have a feeling that we're not gonna survive very much longer. I've got a feeling my brain is getting a bit stupid mode. I can feel it in there. Ooh, I've realized I need to move some things around here. Yeah, I know. The seed was Pugger. That's not poker. I was playing Pugger, not poker. That's why I was doing bad. We didn't even see any Eternal Jokers. You can get a free rare. There's only like 1 or 2 rare Jokers that I like, you know? It's not worth it to do that one. Give me them guys. I didn't even look up what the boss blind is for this one. Yeah, I'll get more stupider, hell yeah. Discards 2 random cards per hand played. Alright, that ain't bad. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. We get our monies in, we get our 3 hands. We'll just go ahead and go for this. Very close to a flush already. There it is, baby! Nice, nice. Okay, cash out. Whoa, boy! So much money! What do we got in here? Somebody good, somebody good, somebody... I'll take the Space Joker, and then I'll take that. Ba-ba-ba. Do-do-do-do-do. Get rid of all of those. I'd love to get a flush. I mean, it's fun to get the Space Joker early, you know? It could be... I'm glad, you know, we're gonna get more chances for it to upgrade. You know? I feel like this guy never gives me anything. Oh boy, I sure hope it doesn't prove me wrong. I would hate that. Okay, reverse psychology doesn't work. I would love... I swear to God if you do it on this one. Okay. There we go. I was about to say I would love a diamond, but here we are. We got it. Diamonds are a cat dog's best friend, as the old adage goes. The whole song about that. Okay. We got Chariot, we got that. I think I'm gonna... No, I'm gonna hold on to my money. We're gonna go for the spades here. We would love a spade, please. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, incredibly rude. Thank you, my good man. Ba-bum. Well, we really just gotta hope we get another spade here, I think. Oh, no. Well, we have this pair, and then we can throw in some guys for fun. What, you didn't want to upgrade the pair, bitch? Alright, new run. Here we go again. I'm not dealing with the pillar. I hate the pillar. Pillar is bad luck. The hearts are higher. Boop, 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 boop. Beautiful, balanced, lovely. 10 out of 10. There's a clearance sale. I'll hold off. I'll hold off so we can get that clearance sale. The clubs have the highest value. Nice, nice. Maybe I should turn the sensitivity on my mouse up. I don't know. I'm gonna try it out. Beep boop. Got that clearance sale. Like, I want to be fast. I want to be fast, and I suddenly feel like a bug, you know? I turn my mouse sensitivity up, and I feel like a bug. Like, I feel like I gotta be moving. I feel like I have to be, or else I'm gonna get got. Maybe I shouldn't have it up. I'm like, you know, it's like that's a zoomies simulator. I can get it. Like, why can I make it go this high? Literally, why? Is this what I normally have it at? Yes, because this is the one above it, and that's crazy. I normally have it here, then. Alright. Well, now I'm just doing this anyway. Okay. We got the Emperor. Give me the Emperor. Last card, steel card. Okay, okay, okay. Now we are going to go for hearts because we got that that guy last time. Nice. What, that didn't give us everything? Oh, whatever, we drew a flush immediately, so... I love to draw a flush, that's beautiful. There we go. You know, I'd really love like a Joker that would be helpful for me. I'd love a helpful Joker. The helpful Joker. The friendly Joker. Joker of smiles. Joker of good times. Joker of happiness and friendship. Joker of delight. Joker of friendship, Joker of good time. Okay. Is there going to be a Joker with any of those? There's not even a Joker. There's not even... Okay, we'll take a Gros Michel. Let's take a Gros Michel. Why not? Okay. I'm going to have to go for the hearts, I think. This is a steel card one. Okay. Gonna put it on you. Hopefully, this is good. Thank goodness. Alright. Sure. What we got? Yippee! We got it immediately. That's lovely. I'll take another steel card, sure. I'm full of steel. Why did I do that? That was literally so useless of me to do. Where are my fucking hearts? Bruh. Alright, we'll do a little bit of that. Hey, the steel card will go off. Bro! I know I don't have anything that increased my hearts or decreased anything else, but like, come on. You know, come on. Bruh. We have a pair? I think I'm gonna go for the high card, though. Bruh. Okay, new round. Maybe the game knows that we only have, like, 30 minutes of stream left max, so, like, you know... It doesn't want to give me too good of a run. It's like, if you've got a good run, you're gonna have to cut it off. Holy shit! Shop 1! I didn't get the chance to really use this guy earlier. So I'm glad to have it again. Only popped once, but hey, that was beautiful. Ba-ba-ba. Ooh, okay, okay. Complaining works, complaining works. I'm getting some better calls. You know, I got a Jupiter immediately, and I got Bloodstone Shop 1, so maybe the world is nice. Okay. Hell no. I'll just keep my money for now. Get that shit out of here. Give me hearts, please. Thank you. It's important to be kind and use your manners and say please and thank yous. It will give you molt. Untapped strategy for real life. We can do a hack. I don't know if I want a hack though. We'll take a pack. Ooh, I like all 3 of these. I like all 3 of these. I like all 3 of these. This is a gamble. Streamer luck. Let's hear it for streamer guys for tuning in. No. Okay. Wow. Okay. Let's get rid of those. There we go. Got another flush here. There we go. Got it in one. Love to see it. Love to get it. Love to have it. Love to feel it. Could be better. As a matter of fact, there's the better that it could have been. Hi! Okay. What a friend to see when we only have the one Joker, you know? It's like that's a bit of a guarantee as to who it will be, if I do say so myself. We're gonna just do a bit of that. I would love another goodie little heart. If I don't draw a heart, I'm going to go crazy. Yippee! Crisis averted. Crisis averted. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all good and normal and fine. Lovely. Alright. Moving on. Ooh, look at this photograph. I mean, like, it's truly like either of these I will be happy with the invisible Joker turning into. I would love it to be this guy because it would make me feel powerful. But, you know, I won't be upset if it's that guy. I could have done a full house. Whatever. No, it's not a straight flush. There was a moment. Beep bop boop. Well, this guy's gonna be a... Shit. Spaghettios. We're in a bit of a pickle. So there's a bit of a pickle that we're in. There's a bit of So that's our best hand. Damn. We didn't even get to sell our invisible Joker to make a... Alright. One more time. Molikai. Let's fucking go. Maybe I complained too much. I said that complaining works, but maybe it was too much. Maybe it was, a bit too much. Maybe a bit too mean. Maybe I got too egotistical. You know, I started bragging a bit. I started feeling confident, not being desperate enough. I wasn't pleading and crying and begging and sobbing. Fuck it, I'll take a 10-4. Fuck it. Well, it's a walkie-talkie. That gives you a thing for 10s and 4s. Actually. Yeah, I'm still gonna go for this, heart moment. Oh my god. Bro. Okay, new round. Beautiful. We're in the club. Do. Perfectly balanced. Absolutely wonderful. Very tempting. Very tempting. In fact, tempting enough that I will go for it. Going for the club here. We're going for the club. We're in the club. We are not in the club, but we can soon be in the club with this. Yeah, I'm glad. I was hoping that that would work. I'm glad that peer pressure works. Okay, there we go. Excellent. Okay, we got the hermit here. Yeah, fuck it. It's free money. Then we want the overstock. Plus that refills these guys. If it wasn't eternal, I might have gone for it. You know? There we go, get those diamonds. Lovely. Because we're gonna be pivoting to clubs, because the clubs, as mentioned before, you know, they're debuffed round 1, they're not gonna be debuffed throughout any more of this. We truly just got, like, one of the best guys ever, and I did not even acknowledge it. Like, one of the best cards in the game. Because I was too busy talking about clubs. There we go. Nice, nice. Ba-ba-ba. Ooh! Ah! Ooh! the train of thought there. Of like, ooh! We got this guy! Oh no, we can't afford him. Wait a minute, we have a hermit! Now, I'd like some guides for these guys to bounce off of that isn't just the droll choker, but, you know, when the pieces fall into place in the puzzle, it'll all be beautiful. You know, it's all gonna be... Once again, really close to a straight flush there. But not quite. And there we go. Cash out. Ba-ba-ba. I need to save my money a little bit. Okay. So anything to the right of that we know is a diamond. I'm just gonna go ahead and go full diamond mode, I think. I don't even need to know what the card that was. Ba-ba-ba. Cash out. It's like, you want me, right? You really wanted me? We can do hearts. I'll give in. We can do hearts. We can do hearts. We haven't done anything to actually pivot to the club yet. I almost said diamond instead of club. That's how committed I was to it, is that I fully forgot what suit I was planning on pivoting to. We'll just do a little bit of that. I really want those hearts, please. I'd really like those hearts. We got a pair. Yippee! Oh, it feels so delightful with these three. The Joel Choker is also here. I can't afford it. I'm saving my money anyway. I need to be opening some Arcana packs soon. I need these cards to be better. I need to be saving money, I say, immediately followed by I need to buy this thing, I say. Okay, we're gonna splooch those. Now, do I know what splooch means? No, that's just a sound that I made. We got a straight flush. We're straight flushing it. And that's pretty cool, I would argue. Okay, so we do have one Mega Arcana pack. So we do get to get 2 here. 3 for the price of 2. So that's not great. I'll go ahead, I'll turn the clubs into, or the spades into clubs, rather. I will... turn that into a glass card and I'll hold on to the Hanged Man. Not feeling confident in this one. I wanted to use the Hangman on that. I fucked that up. I was like, oh, if I do 2 here with the Hanged Man, you know, and then I discard these, then it's... I'm only... You know, I'm filling up more. I don't think this is it. I don't think we got it. Damn, dude. Maybe the Bloodstone is cursed. You know? Maybe the Bloodstone is cursed. Every time I get the Bloodstone, I'm so happy about it, but then I die. It's a good card, though! When it's used good, and I have things that are going good. Whatever, it's fine. I think I'm gonna go over to this screen now, chat. I'll keep the Balatro music in the background. The Balatro music's good. Oh, chat, thank you guys for watching. I don't know if I'm gonna immediately unstream. Let's think about what happened in 999 today, chat, cause what a time, you know? Mummy real. The mummy was real. I do love that Gentaro was just sort of he's just sort of in the trunk. Just sort of in the trunk, don't worry about it. It is interesting to note we never got Seven's real name, I don't think. Unless he mentioned it and I forgot. But I don't think we ever got it. I don't know if I'm able to... I know there's a sequel, or at least... I don't know what Virtue's Last Reward is in relation to this game, in that I know it's in another game in the same series. I don't know if it's quote-unquote a sequel. And I mean, it's another Nonary game, I believe. But, you know, I don't know how much of the plot of the first one carries over into it, so I don't know if I don't know whether I can look at, like, the fandom wiki or anything like that to see anybody's real names and that not be a spoiler, or if there's gonna be information on there that's a big spoiler or whatever, you know. But yeah. I had a great time with that. It was very fun for me. It felt like it had a very similar vibe to Danganronpa, which was a fundamental part of me growing up, I think. Sometimes a piece of media is a cornerstone to your being, and you better believe that was one of them for me. And I really feel like it, like, bled into it, you know? There were obviously flaws with it. Misogyny #1, I would argue. But, you know, I wasn't expecting it to be a feminist masterpiece. It was about... No, I was honestly expecting worse. So, you know, not surprised. Still a bit disappointed, but, you know, I'm just like, alright. This is about it, you know? This is about what I expected from a Spike Chunsoft game that came out in 2009, you know? Like, there's not much. If my expectations were higher, I would be, kidding myself, you know? Like, that's just nothing. I'd forgotten about it until I saw it, in-game. The image of the, when you're first playing and you see them on the stairs. And it's like, you know, it's Santa, it's Lotus, I think 7, you know, it's like, I think it's everybody but June and the 9th man? Maybe, no, the 9th man is there. It's everybody but June and Junpei, because you're Junpei POV. And you just see them on the stairs. I remember seeing that before. Or no, wait, because Clover's on the other side. Whatever, it's most of the cast. And you're seeing them on the stairs. I just remember, I've seen that image before, and obviously your eye is drawn to whatever the fuck is happening with Lotus, and it's like, oh god. I'd seen that, like, image used specifically in talks about, like, you know, impractical outfits, and, like, you know, sexual objectification of women in video games. It's just like, I've seen that before as an example. She's truly... There's no reason for her to be dressed like that. I know that her reason is that she likes it, and that's fine. For a real person. You know? If a real person is like, I like dressing like this, I'm like, sure. I don't know if you're doing cultural appropriation or not. I'm not informed enough about that. It feels a little weird to me, but hey, if you're having a good time and you know that it's okay, then go for it. You know? But, the thing is, Lotus is not a real person. She is a person who is designed and created and drawn to look the way that she is. You know? That's the thing about it. I don't want to just harp on the misogyny. I just feel like I need to address it, you know? And it's an obvious thing. But boy oh boy. What a game. The fucking... I do love... the whole... The other endings tying into it, the whole, like, paradox time travel-ishness of it. Holy shit. Absolutely delightful. Absolutely... Even though I was able to predict so much of it, that completely caught me off guard. And I love that. And it's like, it makes sense. As much as any sort of, like, time travel paradox type thing can, you know? As much as those types of things can make sense, it makes sense. Oh boy. But yeah, I think that is probably gonna be it for today, chat. Let me see who's live, who we can raid, you know? Have good time raid? Have good time raid time? Pokemon! Yeah! I saw that Buttons was doing this charity thing. I'm sure she'll explain it when I raid her. I was looking at it. I got the notification about it in the Discord. Playing Pokemon Legends Arceus. I've been replaying it. I love this game. It's my favorite Pokemon game. It's cool as hell. And I hope you all have a good time over there. But yeah, I will see you all on Thursday for Mask of the Rose, for real this time.
But yeah, I don't know how much what else to say. I think that's about it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hitting the raid button, I think. I think I'm gonna hit the raid button. Go!